Sorry guys, I just realized I did not update the audio for this scene in OBS because Windows 11 undid all your audio stuff, so I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. Welcome to Goblets&Warlocks, this in Avernus of episode 36, where Operation Mistakes Were Made. Is that what we're going with? Sure, why not?
Feels accurate.
Yeah, it feels accurate. Well, welcome in. Just if you're joining us on YouTube, just finding us, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what's your favorite part of this campaign or this episode, what have you. We love you very much. Exclamation point merch if you'd like to get you some hoodies, t-shirts, and all that good stuff. Descending in Madness, yeah, I really like that. Yeah, really, it's really good. If you're a part of the Discord, you just missed out. Claybot from the Discord, the one that plays in our Dragonlance campaign last night. Claybot, he won it. I'll be posting. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the giveaway for July yet, so I'll be posting that in the next couple days probably. But probably another set of dice or something, or I might 3D print something. I might do something different for a change. Who knows? Anyway, so that's where we do our giveaways in our Discord. So be sure to join our Discord. Let's see, we are doing our charity event. It's going to be in October, every Tuesday, supporting breast cancer research because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and my mom is a survivor. So I'm doing a special one-shot for the month of October. I have 5 streamers lined up right now, and one of our better people in our Discord that plays in pretty much all my games. He's really good, and I could not deny him when he wanted to play. So anyway, yeah, I don't really have anything else. I'll turn it over to Dance School, Gralia, or Jenny. What you got going on for your stream? You go live after this.
Let's see. We're gonna try out a co-op escape room style game, which should be really fun. And then after that, who knows? Something exciting, I'm sure.
And we got our lovely fan, Rusty Tonnets.
Hey, everybody. Nothing really new going on over here. We're restarting our Skyrim run because our other one just is cursed and is not working anymore. Mods do mess with things sometimes. Other than that, we're still developing my new D&D campaign and planning to launch that sometime around September. I'm really looking forward to that. Still lining some stuff up, though. Other than that, that's nothing new going on.
And Old Man Gary said co-op escape room. Nice.
That sounds fun.
All right. With that being said, don't have really other. Next time we'll be live I'll be tomorrow for the epilogue for Icewind Dale. We didn't get a chance to get into it last Monday because the final combat ran so long, obviously. So we're doing a special showing of the epilogue, and then on the 10th, which is the Monday, we'll be doing the recap or wrap up for the campaign, where Weasel from my Discord is hosting it and taking questions for that campaign. So if you're just seeing this but you've been watching that, just leave a comment here too. I'll read them all. I'll give them all to Weasel so she can ask the cast. And there's also back in our Discord, there's a channel to submit your questions. So welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Van? How you doing, Van? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the raid yesterday. It was crazy. 78. I think it was 78 euro raid.
Oh, damn.
That was pretty big. Thank you for the shout out, bud. Or for the raid. And there's your shout out. Let's just get into tonight's episode, shall we?
it could have been a.
Welcome back,
No,
everybody.
you see, the thing is that the
We're
people
back.
who give the conversation.
We're back.
Sorry.
It's fine. I also should mention that Orvan is here. He just has to be off camera because he doesn't have great internet right now. So, but he is here. So, and he's actually the one doing recap. So, and also I'm gonna be putting a poll in to see if Sprocket and Bjorn survives this where we're about to run into. So, take it away, Orvan.
Yeah. So, last time we met up with Archon, and he was willing to give us the drop of Tiamat's blood as long as we sacrificed a good lion soul and gave him the orb of dragonkind. However, we could not identify which good lion soul we wanted to sacrifice, as none of us really wanted to die. We decided to go back to Elturel and find a soul there that we could sacrifice. And then, after hatching the plan, we sent Sprocket and Bjorn to collect this person. Once there, they identified 3 potential candidates and decided upon the priestess who was healing people. Bjorn was not a very charismatic old fellow, and it ended up with her trying to grab some help. End result was Sprocket grabbing her, teleporting out, and that was where we left off.
You just gonna skip the whole Archon encounter?
Oh, I thought I talked about how he was willing to offer the blood of Tiamat for a good lion soul and the orb of dragonkind.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just had a long discussion after that.
Discussion.
I was
Debate.
hoping I'll have a lot more time to type this out while you're doing
Sorry.
it.
Just got right through it. There you go.
Well, he also made it
He's a
sound like it was
pro.
a group consensus that the sacrifice had to happen. Some people were rather, waffling about the idea.
To be fair, some of us weren't really on board with the kidnapping, the whole thing. Do feel conversation could work, but
No one suggested that. No one's like, let's just go ask someone to sacrifice themselves. That's fine.
there were lots of suggestions. But apparently, dogs don't have souls, and I think dogs are very good boys. So
Yeah.
I like
Blame the Catholic
Yes,
Church for that
but-
one.
I don't see any Catholics down here in Elturel.
That means we have to
yeah,
consult
but I
the
don't
local
really want to
priest.
sacrifice a dog. A person, I'm kind of like,
Kidnapping the local priest. So
erect priest.
Sprocket and Bjorn, the success.
I need this open over here so I know what Twitch rewards I have.
I'll just say live.
I'm going to need them today. There we go.
Alright, either one or both will die. There you
There we go.
Shill is raiding a party of 1.
Let's
Welcome
go.
in, Shale. Can I get a shout out for Shale? We do 5 minutes. I will confirm in 24 hours. Alright, there's also prediction up. Who, if they live or 1 or more will die, you can wager your points on and try to gain some points. But we'll come into tonight's episode. We'll start out with the rest of the party. We won't jump right into figuring that out right away. What is the rest of the party doing while they're sitting back with the war machines? Because I didn't get a chance to get back to you by the end of last session, so I want to make sure you get what anything particular you're trying to do at this moment. Just sitting around waiting.
Grenlia would definitely be contemplating everything. She'd be sitting like I said, I cast the hut, so she'd be in the hut with Shadow, just like thinking about like growing up in her childhood and all the terrible things that happened, and moving to El Terrell and vowing that she would keep her homestead safe, and then like saving the child that Domino's flicked in the ear and just murdered, and like feeling how powerful the Wild Mother was, and then thinking about like all the hopeful, terrified people that they saw in the High Hall. The little piece of sign that I won't say right now that she rescued from her family's home that was destroyed in the fall. Her grandfather's head on a stick. When she, like, the echoes of the cries of the people that she murdered by being negligent, and they ended up burning to death. What else? Empyrean saying that she was worthless and doesn't contribute anything to the group. How Bjorn just sold his soul to the freaking Asmodeus and she did nothing to stop him. Like realizing how her magic has become like warped and twisted from what it used to be, and it's all like fiendish and weird. And kind of how the Wild Mother has never felt like more distant to her, and she's just petting Shadow, and like over and over these images are just going through her head, and she keeps seeing her family, like her family's faces, and that she keeps trying to like bring them up to the surface because that's the most important thing to her. So she's just like grappling hardcore with all of the decisions she's made that's led up to this point, and she's just trying to keep it together. So she's like head down, just trying to not completely go insane. So that's what Grenly is doing.
All right. Domino's, anything you're doing particularly?
I think Damonus is meditating and thinking that he might have underestimated the group and that there's some potential lurking in them for something greater than what they look to be. And he has like this, like since the whole thing started, this slight smirk at the side of his lips, and it's just not getting away. He seems to enjoy himself, weirdly.
All right. Orvan?
Yep, so Orwan will realize that he forgot to tell Bjorn or Sprocket to get some diamonds if they're up there, and will then cast Sending to tell Bjorn, by the way, if you can find any diamonds, I would really appreciate them. It'll help me revive you in case someone else dies.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm probably questioning a lot of decisions that have led to this moment and trying to figure out if there's any other option whatsoever. Because I'm fairly sure we could have been slightly charismatic as a group, but I guess it's sort of wait and see what Bjorn and Sprocket are up to, and then maybe trying to figure out whether or not I would intervene or not. I don't know, just morally conflicted.
All right. As you're sitting there, Grelia, with your passive perceptions, you see Letsy just kind of sitting there channeling like her decisions and stuff, and probably racking her brain. You see her eyes go bright red, fire coming out of her eyes as she's like focusing on this, and as she gets deep in her thoughts, Letzi soon comes into your head, talking to you, connecting with you, says, "Sense much distress in you, my child.
Honestly, my first thought is like hello, but yes, this is a difficult and complicated situation in which I find myself.
I know. As you're not outright breaking your oath, just know, you stand by and let this happen, I would not be happy. So there might be some repercussions to your powers.
That's understood. To be fair, it wasn't my idea. But I suppose guilt by association at this point. But it is very hard to go untouched by the evil of Avernus, and to come out of this fully unscathed. Unless you have some suggestions for
if you
how...
go through with it, you gotta find a way to bring them back.
Bring Bjorn and Sprocket back to the light, or myself back?
The priestess said they're trying to grab.
Have you a solution? In addition to saving everybody? Because I am here for the greater good, but this is... Avernus is testing me.
If it's a test, why should I give you the answers?
You could always signpost, though. That's not really cheating.
I'll say this.
A sign in the right direction, perhaps, for me to interpret.
We met somebody down there that's very powerful, that can do a true resurrection. That's your option. But if you allow that to happen, that is your next course of action. As she fades from your mind, apparently you see her come back to. And as you see her come back to, you hear in your head a shadow that sees you. Are we really allowing this to happen? He's talking to you in your head.
Well, no, of course not. What should we do? Should we just leave? Should we just take off and try and find our own way? Don't know.
I'm not sure what will happen to me if you allow this to happen.
Well, should we just go then? Do you think we can do it on our own? Because if I stay, I don't know what I can do about it. Other than, denounce the whole thing and just go and just try and do it on my own. With you, of course.
But if you allow them to sacrifice a priestess, you just leaving and you just staying here is the same thing.
Well, I don't know what to do. I mean, I could stop them, certainly. That would be pretty easy to do. But then what would we do after that? How do we find a solution to our problem?
thing I can think of is that one Mahadi guy said something about a true resurrection.
Yes, the demon who, if you steal from him, you have to, like, work in his thing. Is that what you're saying? Perhaps we trade our service for this person's life?
It brings him back to true life. We can
All right,
accomplish
well.
everything. There's that option.
All right. Well,
You think on it. Like
I
said,
will.
I don't think anything will change of us other than probably my form.
Okay. All right, thanks, buddy.
Alright, y'all can talk about what happened if you like.
Lexi, you okay? I can't move because I'm in the hut, but you could sit in here with me if you like.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make my way over to Granlia. Because I think everyone's morally conflicted and we need to have a conversation about this. As the other two are away doing God knows what at this minute with that priestess, and I think having conversation would be fruitful. Yeah, I kind of had a spiritual moment and some insight, and I'm not very comfortable with Bjorn and Sprocket taking the priestess. It's not a true sacrifice, it's a forced sacrifice. And I do feel very morally conflicted in the fact that her blood would be on our hands by our inaction. So guilt through inaction, guilt through association. And I do believe we may have an alternative. How we go about that alternative, I'm unsure, because to be fair, everything in Avernus comes with a cost and additional time and emotional labor spent finding those alternatives. But there was a demon who mentioned true resurrection, in which case one of us could sacrifice ourselves and then be returned, in theory. However, I don't know how much I trust a demon on this, but
Right.
I feel at this point I can't stand by as a priestess is forced into this. She's doing good here in the city, and we would not be doing good. I mean, Bjorn and Sprocket, one of them may have sold their soul, but you know, we can't become the things we're fighting against.
I agree. First of all, we don't know for sure that they have a priestess, but either way, if they're kidnapping someone, it's going to be, it's not right. We can't just bring someone down here and murder them for some sort of greater good scenario, which we think will happen. I was thinking the same thing. I think perhaps we need to talk to him before we go up to see Archon. Perhaps we go back to Mahoney first, and we propose to him that and maybe he could talk to this person and reassure them that he will be able to bring them back and figure out what the cost is, and then maybe the person would be willing to do it, or one of us could volunteer. And
to be fair, if they've been kidnapped, they're going to not be feeling very much inclined to do anything. I think we may need to stop Bjorn and Sprocket currently, because if we go off to have this discussion and try, and I believe we have to go and descend back into Avernus to do this, by the time we come back to give them an update, heaven knows what they will have done. In which case, we may not actually achieve anything we set out to achieve. And the damage may be done.
Right. Well, it's like an hour away. So if we left and we tried to catch them, we totally could. I could get us there and back. We'd have to not be harried by any of the demons flying around. And we'd have to find them in time. And I don't know if that's possible.
Well, I mean, if we find them, we could, and they've already captured somebody, they could just release them on discussion. It could just be presented as a big misunderstanding.
I mean, the question is it worth the risk of either being harried on the way there and missing an opportunity, or dying literally on the way there because we get mixed up in the war going on, to possibly catch them? Or do we wait for them to bring them here and then maybe we can just bring them back? I don't know what the best option is.
I mean, if they bring them here and we have to bring them back, we're still going to have to face all of those creatures on the way back up anyway.
True.
In which case, we may have kidnapped a person, said we're going to return them in one piece, and then they die anyway. Which almost defeats the purpose of trying to save them from us by proxy.
Well, true.
Is there no way to message them or to communicate? Do we not have sending stones or anything?
I don't. I mean, is it just us talking, or are we talking to Orvon too?
Well, I don't know.
Where's Orvon and Dominus
Where
at
is
this
he? I
moment?
was wondering.
Not sure. Is Dominus hearing that?
I
I'm
think
in my hut, which is stationary. So if y'all wanted to listen in, you could, because we can't move.
I would be in the other hut because I would also have cast Tiny Hut, so I could not hear it.
Okay. I wonder if it is worth. And never one really for there is strength in numbers and splitting the party is potentially an issue.
Dominus, where
I
are you
just
at
worry
this
we
moment?
might miss each other on the route.
Probably somewhere close by.
Are you in one of the huts?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think sound travels through the huts, right?
It does. It's just you can't get in it or out of it, but you can still hear, I think. I can look it up.
Yeah, you can hear
The
them.
huts are physical barriers, but they still
they're
allow
not-
sound to travel through.
The air and stuff goes through.
So
So,
Dominus,
They're
you
practically,
hear-
you can practically see through them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody hears these conversations then.
Well, in this case, I would just take a step closer, maybe lean towards them and just say, I do hear you having second thoughts. May I remind you that the only reason that Bjorn and Sprocket are there to pick someone for the sacrifice is because we all decided that this is the plan to go forward with. It's not on them. And I have to say, even though they might not decide to sacrifice themselves, but neither does the goat choose to be led to sacrifice, but it still counts in the eyes of the demons and gods, whoever you sacrifice to, and it will this way as well. And if you don't like it, I mean, there is the city falling into hell, and we are all interested in stopping it, and you're there to protect your fellows and your family. If you're not willing to sacrifice even one soul to save them, I'm afraid I don't see how we will succeed.
To be fair, saying that everybody agreed to the plan is a bit presumptuous. Half the group agreed to the plan, the other half kind of didn't agree, felt it was morally grey, didn't want to get involved. Slight difference to a full-on agreement.
but we did let them leave.
They are up there, we're down here, and that's the situation.
And, they're their own people. I mean, if we start tying up our party and forcing them, like they're forcing other people, again, slippery slope. Dominus, you seem to be rubbing off on some of us in ways that are maybe not in our own best interests or, views of the world.
Hey, let's not all blame this on Domnos.
No, I'm just saying.
People barely interact with him.
It's a bit presumptuous to say we were all on board.
Well, we were all bored enough to let them fly up there and come potentially back with someone. I feel it's a bit late now for second thoughts.
There's
But-
always second thoughts.
If we could talk to them somehow Do you have Dominos? Do you have the ability to speak to them? Or no?
I don't.
Okay.
They're on their own.
Orvon, do you have an ability to speak to them or no?
Yeah, I've already sent them a message.
Oh, what did you tell them? Do you mind saying?
Yeah, I need
Go,
some
boys,
more.
go.
Yeah, I need some diamonds in case we need to resurrect anyone else.
All right.
So.
Well,
Someone sent us a message. When did that happen?
Like this session.
Yeah.
I just haven't got back to you guys for him actually receiving it yet.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, because depending at the
respond?
moment, all you're gonna hear back is just pure terror.
We botched the job. We botched the job.
Alrighty. Well,
the decision we have to make is whether we're leaving to go get them now or if we're going to wait for them to come back. That's the decision we need to make.
I say we wait and see whether they succeed. I think it's a bit late now. And we're running out of options. If we don't sacrifice someone, well, I don't see us getting forward, negotiating with either the one or those dark creatures. Won't get us anywhere. I don't think they will step from their demands either way.
All right, I feel like we wait. They bring down the person. We go see Mahani, and then maybe one of us can sacrifice ourselves for his inservitude for however long he requires, for in exchange for a true resurrection for this person. And then the person will come back, and we've made it up for our gods.
I might be mistaken, but I think if we sacrifice this person, we don't just forfeit their lives. I think we will also forfeit their souls. And resurrecting this person will, yes, bring her back to life, but this will only get her to keep her life until she dies, and her soul will still be in the possession of whoever we sacrificed it to.
Well, the Wild Mother seems to think that it would be worth it to bring them back. That's the message I received.
I wouldn't trust the Earth Mother in the dealings of demons and fiends.
What if we go and negotiate with Mahani now so that we have something that we can discuss with them when they return? I would much rather go up and resolve the issue and prevent them from taking someone in the first place.
So you'd suggest that we leave, and if they come back before we return, they're stranded here in the fields of battle with an innocent person by themselves? I'm not sure that's the
probably
best idea.
On route. But we either
I
go
get
back
your sentiment, but I think we're running the issue that they might come back before we return, and then they're by themselves here without any measure to leave.
Yeah, I feel like Mahoney's pretty far away now. I don't think there's a chance we could get there and come back in time.
If we leave them here alone, then all three of them will die regardless, and they will die needlessly.
Yeah, and besides, we won't even know how to find Mahani without Sprocket.
I have a talking map.
Oh.
Isn't that how we found it last time?
Once you get
Didn't
close
it
to a
lead us
location,
astray
it tells
before?
you.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you the exact route. It's just once you get to a location,
Okay.
it kind of gives you a brief description where you're at. It's not exactly like a GPS. It's just like when you get to the spot, it kind of gives you a little information. But that being said,
I think... Yeah, sorry.
oh, go ahead, Dominus.
Yeah, I would say we wait, and you use the time to decide what you are willing to do to save the ones you love.
Yeah, I don't think we
And ask yourself why your gods and Earth Mothers don't step in to help us but let you stay to make these decisions. No gods I would trust in. But this is my opinion. And then he turns around and went back to his sitting spot.
Alright. Well, now smash cut over to where Sprocket and Bjorn. Bjorn, you saw the priestess vanish, and you kind of got the gist that's what Sprocket was going to do anyway. You start running down the hallway as you enter the entrance of the temple area. You get in your head, hey, I need some diamonds there, bro.
That's right. I hear.
Busy!
I need Bjorn and Sprocket to roll me some initiative, guys, as we now call up the combat.
This is a 21.
20. I want to say real quick to Lexi and Grandia, I appreciate the vote of confidence in our competency to accomplish this mission. Meanwhile, it's going to shit up here.
Yeah, no, they're putting a lot of faith that we're gonna be able to do this. It's gonna be funny when we get back there. They spend an hour and a half just morally in turmoil, and we show up empty-handed.
Here you have it, guys. What could possibly go wrong?
Cast her spiritual guardians on you, or on her.
No, that's not good. Oh shit!
I
look around.
need,
I'm all alone.
Wisdom saving throw from Sprocket.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna guess Sprocket's
Go
not
good.
very wise.
Oh, it's a 5. It's a 4 plus 1. It's a 5.
You're gonna take 3d8 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna hydrate a little before this goes down.
Oh, there's one. There was a 1 on the damage roll, but there's one
Nice.
matched one, so it's
Feels
kind of
good.
even. You take
Both ends of
14
the spectrum.
points of radiant damage as
Ah,
these little fairies kind of sprung up or whatever and start pinging at you.
oh, those are adorable. Ow! God, no! Ow! Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
And she starts, help! 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 Help!
Oh no! This is going as badly as it could possibly go.
So at the top of the round, Sprocket, you're up.
Do I see the stairs?
So you do know
Or is that like a wall that goes all the way
it's
up?
a
or is it
wall.
like
So the stairs come
Okay.
down and you come around the wall. So basically, you come down the stairs and you come around the wall. Basically, you're supposed to come down the stairs and come down. I can't really build that, so
Yep.
just use your
I got you.
imagination. You come down the stairs and come down another set of stairs to come around. So
Okay, I'm just gonna start like because I ever grappled. I'm gonna start pulling towards the stairs. I'm like, come on, it's time to go.
So
We got
top of
work to
your
do.
round,
Just gonna-
spiritual guardians. I think at top of your round or is it top of her round? Oron.
Give me a second.
Let's see. Cost first position to fly around 15 feet.
Sorry. Yeah, so it starts on her round, and then every time at the start of your turn, if
So
Oof.
when she initially cast it in the start of his turn, so I need another wisdom save.
Come on. That's a 6. There's one better than last time.
Oh God,
That's improvement.
one better.
Come on, bring it on. Let's go.
Oh, max damage. Oh, 24 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Actually,
take-
what is your alignment, Sprocket?
So evil.
You take necrotic damage then.
Oh,
I thought
Great.
it was based on her alignment.
it's based on her stuff, so.
yeah. I was
Oh.
gonna say. I'm like, ow. I'm just in fucking pain now.
As you're,
Yeah.
all right, and what's your strength? You're 21.
Well, knowing I take that much damage at the start of the round, I don't know if I'm gonna continue trying to drag her away at this point. It's starting to hurt.
Knock her
Do some
out.
damage, make her try to, because it is a concentration spell.
Yeah. So is she wearing armor? Out of curiosity.
She's wearing a. As you get her close, as you got down, she has a little bit of a chain shirt under her cloak. But that's it.
Okay, she is wearing metal though.
Yeah, it is metal. It's a chain
Okay.
shirt. It's not full
Okay.
chain mail. It's just chain
That's
shirt.
okay. That's okay. I am going to cast a 3rd level heat metal spell on her chain shirt. As I'm like grabbing on, trying to pull her by the legs, I'll see the chain shirt and I'm gonna be like, no. Pull out the fucking a multi-purpose tool and I'm gonna start trying to like, it's gonna turn into a flint and steel because it changes. I'm gonna start sparking some shit just dramatically, and then it is a heat metal. There we go.
Oh, and Bjorn, you're still invisible, right?
Yeah.
So any creature in contact with it takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my turns to do the damage again. So she takes 14 points of fire damage if the creature is holding or wearing the object.
14
it takes
points?
damage. Yep. Not as hard as I was hoping. I rolled really
So
low.
she needs to make a con check.
She does.
All right, let's see. So she needs to roll at least an 8.
Yeah.
She got exactly an 8, so she maintains concentration.
I thought it was half the damage or 10.
It is
Yeah.
10 or half. But either way, she succeeds in it.
I
Wait.
thought whichever was higher.
I think that means her con save is 2. So
So it's 14, so it's half or higher.
It's either 10 or
No,
half.
but it's 10. It's 10. Whichever one is higher of the two. It's either 10
so
damage
she had to
or.
make a 10 to save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She got an 8, so
Ooh.
it falls.
Okay. That wasn't very nice. Come on. And I'm that's I mean, I don't have any movement because I'm still grabbing onto her.
All right.
But while that's active, I'm concentrating on it. She has
I mean,
disadvantage
you can
on
still
attack
move
rolls.
with her, be just half movement.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use half my movement to just go up the stairs while
You have
that's
30,
burning.
right?
Yeah, I do. And she has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm just gonna, I guess at this point she's now like calling for help. So I'll be like, Bjorn, we gotta go. We gotta go, Bjorn, right now. Let's go.
Bjorn, you actually
real
hear
quick.
her screaming down the hall. And then you hear the people behind you. You remember as the Acolyte, Older Raven Guard, and Brea, they all start turning and grabbing their weapons and starting running behind you as you're trying to roll up.
this would have been a great time to have a bear trap.
Yeah, so Bjorn, it's your turn. You're right here.
Okay, how far can I get?
What's your movement?
30.
So you can go 30 and then you can go 60 with a dash.
Yeah. Okay, how far do I get with 30?
30 gets you to right there.
Shit.
He wouldn't be invisible anymore because I had to drop concentration to do heat metal. I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't invisible anymore because you did Vortex Warp.
No, but Bjorn would not be invisible.
He's a
anymore.
little ghosty man.
Why was Bjorn not be?
Because
Because
he
I
has
dropped
to maintain
concentration.
invisibility.
Yeah,
Oh,
I cast it on him.
oh,
Yeah, so
you
I'm
did. Oh,
I'm a ranger. I don't get invisibility. I'm not that
I forgot
cool.
that's what you did. You're right.
I have passed without a trace of my invisibility shit.
So when you is heat metal a concentration?
It is.
Oh,
So now this is when the invisibility would drop on Bjorn.
okay. I was about
Okay,
to say
yeah,
because
so
that
I'm
would have
gonna
been
use
different. Because
my-
if he's come, so as he does this, Bjorn, as you're rounding the corner, you immediately not become you become yourself again. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, and
Oh.
you actually hear from hey you.
Ah, shit.
As they see you as you come uninvisible coming around the corner. So they're just going to quicken approaching all one round. All right, so that's 30 feet.
And yeah, I don't think I can.
Do you set a?
Yeah, I
Can you
might as
set a
well. I
trap
might as well
with-
dash.
Can you set a
I-
trap in an action?
I do not have a bear trap. That's the thing.
Oh,
That's why I was wishing for one.
Do you have spike growth?
Well, let's double check what spells I do have, because
If you can make the terrain difficult, that is depending on.
unfortunately, I am not that kind of ranger.
all right. No more help from the backseat drivers.
No, please, more help, give me more ideas. I need something. Okay, no, I'm just gonna use my action to dash.
Dash into dash.
And let's see
30
what I
gets you
can-
about another 30 gets you about right there. come around the corner. You do not see them yet because he's already started dragging her. It's her turn. Does the heat metal do it on her turn again or your turn?
I have to use a bonus action to keep heating it.
Okay.
If they are holding it or wearing the object, they must need a con save to say throw or drop the object if they can't. Okay, they can't. Nope. So just the disadvantage on attacks and skill checks.
Alrighty.
I think she should actually still take damage. 1 sec. If he's wearing the object.
I think that's my question. Does she take more damage on his turn or her turn?
No, it says until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my subsequent turns to cause the damage again. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
the
so-
only thing that procs it.
No, but it
But
also
she
says
does not
if,
have a
if a
suit
creature
of
is
armor.
holding it says if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. So
Yeah, he just gets
she
to
is
cause
just
the-
actively wearing a red hot chain shirt while I'm grabbing onto her calves. It's probably not a comfortable situation.
Let me check something real quick. What she
Mhm.
might do. Oh, she's grappled, so she can't really do anything.
If she can try to escape said goblin.
At disadvantage because of the heat metal.
Right. Oh, take 1 minute to take off, so that's not gonna happen either. Alright. Well, she is just going to cast her last spell slot for this and cast Spiritual Guardians again. It's pretty much about all she can do. And I need another
This is gonna hurt.
wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Come
Oh, it's
on,
natural
be
20
wise.
plus 1, 21. Thank you, D&B Beyond. Thank you so much, Digital Dice Cards. 21.
Oh, that's melee. Alright, so you take another. So third level spell, yeah, okay. So it is 38. It's going to be half damage though.
Hold on.
Half's better than full.
17 points of radiant damage comes at you.
Ooh, that's not great.
Is that already
that's
half?
So it's going to be half to that. So
Okay.
what's
Yeah,
that?
Do you guys round up or
9.
down?
Round
9.
up.
Okay, round up. Love it. That's how we do
And
it.
a con save.
And you have to.
Oh, that's true. I have to make a con save beating a 10. Okay, I got this.
Well,
and I have
half.
advantage
Oh, yeah.
because so I have to beat a 10 because half of
Yeah,
10's the highest. I have advantage because I have Warcaster.
Well, very
How do you
nice.
do? How do you just
Yeah,
hold
you're
shift?
fine.
Beautiful. I rolled 16, so total would be 22 on that one.
Yeah. All right.
I'm still gonna you really need to stop that. I'm not enjoying it.
All right. Rhea uses her action and dash to get there. So, yeah, she has 30. What about? Oh, the Raven Guard only has 25 feet. That's trash. Raven Guard gets about right there. And Acolyte will get about right there. That's her actions and dashing.
Bless you.
No bonus actions. Nope. None of my bonus actions. So we're top of the round. Sprocket.
Okay, so I have to make a wisdom save against the Spirit Guardians, right?
Yep.
At the start of the round. Oh, come on. We're no, it's a 9. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Oh,
This could be it. This could be it, guys.
I mean, how much health do you have?
Currently 23.
You take
Oh.
17 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I
That
think the only
doesn't
way
feel.
she could down you there, I think, is Matt's maybe.
That didn't feel good. I have 6 health left. Holy shit.
Is it...
Uh.
Let me go! What did I do? Ugly ass goblin! Your turn.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is bonus action, do the heat thing I'm gonna do. So
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
after that last heat, she is looking pretty toasty and pretty burnt, and she's looking pretty bad.
Oh, perfect. That's good. Okay.
So
What do you do? No. Okay. Well, you need to not do that, Cat. You need to stop what you're doing.
So if you want to make this non-lethal, you're going to have to do a melee attack. With spells, you can't really make it non-lethal.
I'm just wondering if afterward I could just like stabilize someone if that's easier.
I've got cure wounds. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna keep the heat metal going.
I mean, if you kill her, they're more innocent. You just pick another one.
Declare
Right?
declare non-lethal heat metal.
It's just it's just some very mild burns on the skin. We can deal with that after.
Well, how you would, I'll use a fun roll. How would you like to non-lethally kill her, or make her unconscious with this?
I mean, it's just chain.
Because she only has 7 hit points
like,
left, and
okay.
Again, it's a burn causing her to go into shock and unconsciousness, not murder.
Yeah.
Boom. Non-lethal.
It's not like we're burning out her lungs or anything.
alrighty.
It's
That's
15.
your bonus action to do that, right? So
15 damage.
now she
So
is
she's down.
now going to be making death saves.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. And now that she's down, I'm gonna yell around the corner, "We gotta go right now!" And I'm gonna just pick her up with my 21 strength, thanks to my belt of giant strength, sling her over my little goblet shoulders, and just start running up the stairs.
You might want to try stabilizing.
You're not there.
Yeah.
I am going to run up the stairs at full speed, as fast as I can with a 21 strength.
All right, it's going to be half your movement, even though you're still carrying her.
Perfect. Actually, I just used my bonus action to pop that spell. I'm going to drop the concentration as soon as it's down so I don't burn myself doing this. And then as an action, I am going to cast a second level Longstrider on myself.
Hello, Dean.
Giving it to... Well, I can't see him, so I'm just going to give it to me. So I only need to do it at first level.
What's Longstrider do?
Extra 10 feet of movement.
Is that
So
concentration or what?
Nope. No, it's just a action to cast on the touch, and it lasts for an hour.
15. So yeah, that gets you about right there.
20 feet total. Yep, and I'm just going to keep running up the stairs as much as I can. I don't have a dash action because I used all my spells and stuff. So that'll be it for me.
Got it. Bjorn, you hear him say this. We got her. They also hear it's like, they got who? Oh.
Hey. 1 second. I got a dog.
Yeah, no, the pets are scratching at the door right now.
Say hello, Dean.
Oh,
Aw.
Dean. Say hi.
cuteness points. Win cuteness points. It helps. The cuteness will save us.
Okay, let's see here. Bjorn will be like, ah, shit. And he will first. If I had. In retrospect, having something like Ensnaring Strike probably would have been a good idea here, too.
We just gotta go. We just gotta run.
For a ranger that's supposed to be, capturing people, I'm not exactly spec'd for it well.
What you doing, Bjorn? Are you running?
I'm going for my 30 feet of movement first, yeah.
Okay. Get you about right there.
Hang on, I start right there. 15, 20, 25. And I can get right there. I can get one more space. I said I can get one more space.
10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, you're right. 30.
In this situation, I will lawyer the shit out of this. Okay, 5, 10, 15.
We are running.
Yeah, I will use my action to get over there.
Dashing?
Yeah. I'll be right next to him.
Yeah. Right there. As you come around and see Sprocket have the body on his shoulders, trying to go up these stairs, you kind of see him like,
okay, we've broken light. Okay.
Yeah, no, you get up there first, get the eagles out, and we'll toss her on it, and we'll go. She's unconscious. She's probably gonna die if we're not careful. Hurry the fuck up. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
They don't know which way we went.
They know we're here. They know. Just go.
They don't know which way we went. They probably know. They can probably do this.
Just screaming at him at
first
this.
death save for the priestess.
Okay.
All right.
Second thought, maybe heal her up this turn. We'll do the eagles after.
Bjorn checks her out. Nah, she's got a little time.
If you insist.
We are on the clock here.
Yeah, so's her life. So's her life, Bjorn.
Our life was sacrificed in the effort.
Nope.
We'll lawyer that.
No.
Sprocket, your turn.
Okay. How's she looking? Like, is she looking worse? I know she's unconscious. I'm just like,
Did she
I think I'm-
succeed
I
her
think-
first
You have to
death
make
saving?
you have to
I
make
don't
a
know,
medicine
yeah.
check, which will take an action to do.
I know.
If he's gonna make a medicine check, he might as well make the medicine check to stabilize.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
gonna
I'm
use. How long are the stairs? Out of curiosity, until we're outside. Like, is it that just that, or is there like an additional? I see the opening.
Because right atop these stairs, I'll say there's like another set of this size stairs.
Mm-hmm.
But you see another set
Okay.
go up. So
Okay.
it'll
About
take
30
it'll
feet of
take your
stairs.
what you're doing dash action to get to the top of the stairs to the entry.
Okay.
Because you are carrying somebody, you're 15 feet for that, so that would get you top of these stairs, and then another 15
Mm-hmm.
feet to get to the other top. Well, you
Just
did
get
that,
up.
That
just get
extra
her up
10
the
feet was just
stairs.
for one round, or
I'm.
No, he
Hmm?
gets that for like an hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, long strider's a full hour, so I
okay.
get
So
20
with the long
feet.
strider,
And
it gets you outside the door. If you
Okay,
wanna do the dash action.
I am going to. I don't want to risk it. Okay, I am going to run up the stairs using my 20 feet, not taking my my bonus action or my action to dash. And what do I have for? I have a DM's inspiration. Is that just a D6 or a D8 inspiration on a roll, or what?
That's a. Let's.
So you're talking about DN's inspiration?
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
one
so
is that?
reroll or an advantage.
I can reroll or advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a medicine check to stabilize her
Okay.
as best I can.
Are
Just
you-
pull out my water, just start dumping it on the water as best I can.
Are you
so I'm gonna
using
use-
your advantage to do this?
Yeah, I'll use the DM inspiration to just give me advantage. It's only a +1, so I'm hoping for something good here.
Take that off.
The first one was a 15. Second one is a okay. So there's a 16 total on the first roll for the medicine check to stabilize.
You're able to stabilize her, and she is now unconscious. But she's
Perfect.
But she is stabilized. She's no longer making a death saves.
Okay, she's good. Get the eagles out right now. I can get her out of here. I might not make it, but you get out. And that's all I got. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right.
As I wait for Bjorn to run past and get the eagles ready.
All right. So yeah, there's another set of these stairs right past where you are, even though it's kind of going off camera. All right.
Like 60
Bjorn.
feet of stair total, or
Yeah.
30 feet of stairs total.
Fun fact. I have a range for conjure animals, motherfucker. I reach out and I conjure eagles at the top of the stairs, waiting for you.
You know, you have to see where you're at. Where they're at.
The intent was to do it in the clearing where they're not in shot of people, but yeah.
Fair point. Wait, the clearing is not outside.
No,
We have
the
a hole in the
we have
ceiling.
30 feet of stairs to climb up. You're not going to
So
be able to
if
see
you
a
remember,
lot of
there is
above
a
there,
secret
but-
entrance that y'all came down with a hand, whatever, Bjorn. Even though Sprocket wasn't here for this part of the campaign, there's a secret entrance under the hand that opened up, or behind it, you can get down that way.
Yeah.
So
Right,
that's where you're at.
right,
So you can
that's
spawn
where
them.
we are.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can spawn them in
No.
there, and that half that roof is gone. So that's how you got in. So
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm just saying, do you have to see where you want to put them though? That's the
Just
question.
run up the stair. Use your
I
movement to
summon
get up the
fey
stairs
spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range.
Okay. Yeah. So you have to get where you can see outside
Okay,
the
yeah.
door.
So I'm gonna be moving anyways.
Okay. So you're gonna move all the way up, or just first half?
I'm gonna move as far as Sprocket, and can I help move him along?
I got this. Just go past me and get it done. Get ready. Get them ready to go. Go. I'm
From
just
there,
like-
I can say. From there, I can say you can see outside the, at least enough to conjure the atoms from there. If you like.
Okay, I can do it from here then. I make the eagles.
All right, is that a concentration?
It is a concentration, unfortunately.
We're getting a raid from Grim and Kieran. Welcome in, guys. How was y'all's stream? Can I get shout outs for both there? Great. How was y'all's stream? How was that sniper game? That was really cool. As you're just tuning in, as Sprocket and Bjorn are running for their lives right now. Welcome in. All right. So the undead Skeletor eagles appear at the entrance of this location.
So metal.
So priest is unconscious, no longer on death saves.
Can I help move Sprocket along with my last movement speed?
Well, the thing is, so
Rocket looks
I'm
like
asking if I can do that with the last of my movement.
it's not really clear ruling on it. So what I'll say is, I'll allow him have his full movement if you're helping him on his turn, and y'all kind of move together.
Bully.
So that's what I'll say for that. So on his turn, he'll have his full movement since you're helping him.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Rhea gets right at the corner, sees you two. She's able to aim up. You do have partial cover.
Okay.
She's going to take her heavy crossbow. And see y'all
partial
carrying
cover
the priestess
grants.
on your shoulder. So you get Sprocket, you'll get an extra 2 to your AC.
Am I using the person as a human shield right now? Is that what's
Well,
happening?
she's kind of aiming around the stairs as you're going up the stairs.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
There's about this much feet and then just priestess. Because I'm very
Does the
small.
18 hit you? Oh, yes, it
hits me.
does. Barely.
Yeah, I have a 16. What's the with the bonuses you said? I have half cover?
Yeah, that was 2. But
Okay, so 18.
Yeah.
They meet my AC then.
she didn't do too great on the damage roll, so you take 4 piercing damage.
Okay. It's not looking good. I'm going down. I'm going down. Help me. Oh no. I have 2 HP left. Let's go. This is exciting.
Ooh, do good. HVZ. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Hell yeah.
Level 10 Raiders. Very nice. Welcome in. How was y'all's stream? Can I get a shout out for thank you, Jenny? Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. How was y'all's raid? They're just they're trying to escape for their lives, and they're kidnapping a priestess and to sacrifice her Archon. And
It's fun. Look at the
thank you,
fun
do
we're
good
having.
for the follow. You can give a D4 to anybody you like. I should have did this for the last raids.
It's fun.
Exclamation point
Look at the
rewards. You can
fun we're
help out the
having.
party if you like.
Help us. Help us, please.
Yeah.
Bjorn and Sprocket
It's
need help.
fun. Look
Alright.
at the fun we're
getting-
having.
So, Do Good, Heavy Metal Sunshine, and Lazamine. Did I say that right? Hope I didn't butcher it. Y'all can give a D4 to any of the characters you like. I will say Dominos. Well, right now the people involved in this combat is just Bjorn and Sprocket. And Bjorn is a ranger. Sprocket is an artificer, goblin. But Bjorn is a human. No, I'm sorry, a dwarf. A dwarf. Ah!
The offense is
So much
real
stuff.
today.
So much stuff going on. Anyway, that's her movement. It doesn't say she gets two attacks with a longsword, but not her crossbow. That's crazy.
She doesn't get
Crossbow,
reload
has
ability
reload
with crossbow.
property. Yeah. Gotta have that crossbow expert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's a plus at least.
Let's see. Action. Oh no, he doesn't have that. Oh damn, I thought he would have that. Oh. Guard. Well, he gets about right there and looks up and sees you, Bjorn. Bjorn, what are you doing?
It's a very long story.
And let's see what the acolyte has. Anything cool?
Please don't have anything cool.
She don't have a lot, but she does have Sacred Flame.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I need a death save there, Sprocket.
A death save. I have 2 HP left.
Death save.
Oh, dex save. I was like, what the fuck? I'm dying?
It's a Sacred Flame, so if you
yeah.
succeed, you take no damage. So
9. I'm going down.
9.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything I can add to that, unfortunately.
Oh man, you should have added some stuff to it for that roll. All right, let's see. You're gonna Sacred Flame is 1d8. Let's see what happens.
Low roll. Minimum.
A 4. You take 4. 4 radiant damage.
Okay, I'm down.
It's fun.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
at the fun we're having.
Teef. How you say that? Teef Cree, thank you for the follow. You can also give a D4. All right, did anybody give their D4s? Anybody?
Yeah, I got it. Lexi got one.
Give the D4 to.
I already put it on there.
Okay, you already got it. Everybody's tracking it. So everybody that just followed Heavy Metal, do good. Or Heavy Metal just gave his. So Liza and Tifchi, you can give D4s to any of the players. All right. Give me another dex save there, Sprocket.
Another dex save?
Or actually, no,
I'm down.
it wouldn't be you. It'd be Bjorn. Give me a dex save, Bjorn. This is to catch
Bjorn's
Sprocket
fine.
to make sure he doesn't go tumbling down the fucking stairs.
I mean, I have a priestess on my back. I imagine she's gonna weigh me down pretty good.
Yeah, 14.
I say 14 is enough. You keep him, as you see, you're able to grab your arm around him because you're already kind of helping him to get up. You grab your arm around him to keep him from going down, and the priestess is slipping off his shoulders, but you're able to maintain for a second.
A second, all we need.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So top of
Who's
the round,
trying to-
Sprocket, I gotta roll your death save. Alrighty, Bjorn,
Slam a cure wounds into.
Sprocket.
Yep. Gonna give you a second level, buddy. You get 12 HP back.
Yeah. 12 healing. Apply. Okay.
And I will now.
Can I say something as I come to consciousness? Just as like a reaction. I'm willing
Give
to
me a-
use my whole reaction
All
to
right.
say something.
Actually, Sprocket, as you come back to life, give me another death save. This is to maintain your hold on the priestess.
I am helping him.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage with that.
Okay, first one was a 15 anyway, but we'll see. Second one was a bit even higher, 21.
Okay, you're able to maintain and catch the priestess before it drops off your shoulders.
Okay, can I use my reaction or whatever to say something to Bjorn?
Yeah.
Take her and fucking go now! And I'm gonna like shrug
Shut
her off onto
No,
Bjorn.
shut up! Get moving!
I'm
dragging you
fucking
both. I'm dragging you both.
Oh my
it's gonna
fucking
take,
god.
It cuts my movement speed in half, anyways. Carrying her or pulling you both along, yeah, it's still 15 feet. buddy.
Just go!
We all move 15 feet towards the eagles, which I can command with it without any action to come help me. They are closer, and we can hopefully get on the eagles.
We were 5 feet away from the exit. And they were at the exit, so hopefully.
I can't see how we are doing.
Huh?
I said I can't see how we're doing though.
We're outside now.
Yeah, I just labeled where you're at top of the stairs with like a flyer, so
Yeah.
kind of give you a little bit because I either picture in my mind you'll get out of there really fast or not make it at all. So
Yeah. Do we make it to the Eagles?
say you make it to the door right now. You're like right on the outskirts of the door. You still need another turn to get onto the Eagles.
Okay.
All right. The priestess is still unconscious. She is. Rhea's like, what the fuck? And it's gonna. She will not be able to get to you in combat range, so she's
It's
gonna
fun.
shoot
Look
another
at the
arrow.
fun we're having.
21 hits the goblin.
Sure does.
I'm in the way of the goblin, I'd say.
I mean, all it would have done would give him a little bit more.
Goblin
AC.
just pulls Bjorn into the path of the arrow.
You take 5 points of piercing damage. Dark
Okay.
Phantom 1017. Thank you for the follow. You can give a D4 to anybody you like. Did anybody else get a D4? Gave yours a sprocket. That's good.
I got one. I don't know if it's in the sheet.
I
yet.
already put them all in.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Little Rengar has no range attacks. This is kind of crap.
You complain. I am happy.
He'll actually get he'll get about like half about where you were at with his 25 feet of movement. All
He's
right.
got 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, I don't know
Slow,
why.
son bitch.
He has full plate and shield. Maybe that's why. I don't know why he only has 25.
That makes about as much sense as anything else.
I don't know why he only has 25.
Yeah, if his strength is less than 15, that would
He
explain
doesn't.
it.
He has 17, so it makes no sense
Yeah.
why he only has 25 feet. But whatever.
And he's a
the
human, right?
acolyte is going to move. Who's right here? Like, what the fuck is going on? And she can't really do anything other than take her flame again. She's more of a. Yeah, so Sacred Flame, Sprocket, give me another death save because you're actually gonna. Well, did you actually put it on Bjorn's body?
I tried. He said no. So
Oh, okay. So it's
yeah,
still in your
disadvantage,
shoulders.
I'm
You're
guessing.
still carrying it. So
I'm still moving both of them, yeah.
give me a death save. You already got it.
disadvantage or no disadvantage for carrying a person.
But
Either way, I think you beat her DC, which
I
is
did.
probably
well,
yeah,
not
with
I
him
got
great.
helping you,
17.
it'll be a straight. So we'll just keep it straight. So
Okay, 17 then.
you are able to save and take no damage from the Sacred Flame.
God damn it, that's toasty.
Top of the round, Sprocket.
Oh, I'm just going to. What is it? Just like toss her onto the eagle and climb on myself.
So take your movement to get there and then toss her on.
Yeah, what would it take to toss her onto the eagle?
I'll say a bit of bonus action and then your action to climb on, so you're able to do both.
My action to climb on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Bjorn. Take off. I'll catch up. Okay. This isn't optional. Get on the eagle. Take off. I'll catch up. And I'm gonna turn down the stairs and look at all the people that are down there, who I'm now very angry at.
Oh,
being
you better
spotted.
actually have something.
And I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to look behind them so we're out of the range, and I'm going to throw a fireball down there.
I was waiting for it. Oh my god.
Dex save of 19 and the damage is 33.
19. Oh god. Alright, Acolyte. That save is. Acolyte got a 6. She is. How much damage?
33.
You straight outright killed the Acolyte. She is dead.
Fuck. I figured. That doesn't surprise.
Wild overkill.
There's no such thing.
A natural 20 for the death save for 21 total. Is that succeed?
Yeah, it had to be 19. So yes, they succeed.
So that is
so-
16. Or 17.
17 if we round up.
All right, 17 points of fire damage to Rhea. She is still standing. She's looking pretty
Okay,
toasty.
good.
Raven Guard. Natural 20 for Raven Guard. Now I rolled a natural 20s. For 22, he'll take 17. We know he still has over 100 HP.
And as I'm finishing my turn, I'm just gonna look at them and say, "Turn around, or there's more where that came from. Turn around now." And I'm just like breathing through the wounds and all of the shit that I just took. And I'm just gonna stand there, just like ready myself for whatever's coming. I'm gonna look at Bjorn and say, "Go now, make it count."
Bjorn, you summoned 2 eagles or 1?
2.
Okay.
2. Why would I summon 1?
I can't remember if you summoned.
I can
Bjorn,
summon
you're
2
up.
giant eagles. How much is it to throw a goblin onto an eagle?
That would I would say, if he's resisting, definitely an action. If he's not resisting, it'd be a bonus action, I guess. Why are you thinking about this?
Because he drives the car! I can't drive!
All it takes is soul coins. Any idiot can do it.
How many do you have all the soul coins on your person?
Yeah.
Domino's has a bunch of them. And without me there, you'll all fit in the big one.
Are you doing this just to get out of the stream? Because I have put
No, I'm just trying to hold the line so you can get the job done. We have a job to do. Do the job. That is Sprocket's goal at all times. Finish the job.
But Bjorn doesn't like leaving people.
Then don't leave me. That's your choice. I'm gonna.
What is Bjorn going to do right now?
Bjorn is going to physically haul the goblin and throw him onto the eagle. Just get on the bloody goblin!
Alright, it'd be a strength contested roll unless Brock. Well, yeah, it'd be strength contested unless Brock is willing to go, and I don't think he's willing just to be.
If it's fucking gonna waste time, I will just allow it to happen. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "This is stupid. This is stupid. But let's go.
All right.
We're wasting time." And I'm gonna let him just put me on the eagle.
All right. That is your bonus action. Well, actually, if you're are you just placing him on the eagle, or are you throwing him?
Getting him onto the freaking
Just
eagle.
toss
Then I'm
him,
gonna
just
get on
toss
mine.
If you're tossing him, that'd be bonus action. If you're just placing him on there, that's gonna be an action.
I'm tossing him.
All right, give me a dex save, Sprocket, to make sure you land on the eagle.
11.
It's not pretty. You get up there and
I
you're
can work
barely
with that.
hanging on. Oh shit! But thankfully it's a very bony, and there's enough glass places to grab, and you're able to. Which being them like an undead eagle helped in this scenario. Otherwise, you would probably just fell right off the other side.
Okay, well, at least I'm like, I just kind of jam my arm into the rib cage or whatever and try to hold on as best I can through whatever.
All right.
Bjorn will then, get onto his eagle and fly, my pretties, fly away.
Oh, they get a separate action. That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, this helps.
And they go on my turn, so.
All right. What's their movement?
Their movement is giant eagles, I think it's 80
Garrett,
feet.
thank you for the
80 feet.
subscription. You can give an advantage to anybody you like. Thank you so much for the subscription there, bud. You can give advantage to anybody you like.
80 feet.
80
So, yeah. So they're flying aside here. I tell them to book it. So double speed.
All right. Let's see. What's the range?
80 feet.
No, I'm looking for her crossbow to see what her range is.
Not enough.
120 feet,
Yeah,
or
it
is it
is.
it's a lighter
She
heavy?
has a heavy crossbow. It's
Yeah, 120 feet.
Yeah, 100 to 400 feet.
Yeah.
So you're still within the range of her crossbow, so she's going to take a shot.
I told the eagles to double speed it, so we should be out of range.
Oh,
No, wait.
Oh,
Out of
yeah.
optimal range, anyways.
Yeah, we're in disadvantage range if they
Okay.
dashed.
Give me,
Which one are they shooting at? The Eagles or me or who?
I don't think it matters. Roll a 10, so I'm going to hit anybody. But the eagle, what's the AC of the Eagles?
13.
Yeah, it wouldn't hit.
It's close.
Raven Guard does not have any ranged attacks. Acolyte, I got to roll for the Acolyte. Maybe she'll live, maybe she won't.
And she's got friends there to help stabilize them, if they remember her.
All right, as y'all
Like the
leaving
heroes
on
they
these
are.
eagles.
Let's just look back. Fuck you.
Not out of the woods yet.
No, we have worse coming, but I'm gonna talk some shit to the people we're leaving behind.
As you're flying away, let me get stealth checks.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Because I can't make us invisible anymore. That fireball was kind of it for me.
First of all, you probably should have held off on the fireball.
I'm like to leave, I like to
Poor
make a-
impressions of us. Yes, I noticed.
15 on my stealth check. Port, you're gonna give me shit. We just kidnapped the person. You're gonna give me shit. Really? Really? Now of all times.
Just a
I'll
little
run to the
bit,
back of
yes.
the eagle.
You want
Making sure
stealth
she's
checks?
stable on there.
You want stealth checks from the Eagles as well?
Yes.
Okay, that's 10 and
Are we still in initiative or can I cast something to help them?
21.
On my eagle. Oh, 21's fine. Never mind.
One eagle is fine. The other one is he got a 10.
I can make one invisible and give them advantage, but that moment has passed now.
All right.
Yeah, just making him invisible probably would help at this point. But my stealth's a 12.
I did good. We'll be fine. Good luck.
I've got a decent con save and one natural 20 in reserve, so actually that natural 20 is the only thing I have. Everybody else has a bunch of dice.
Check something real quick. Realize I think the music might be a little bit loud for the stream. Just realized that. Where? There was our encounter roll team. Oh, I think I know where it's at actually. There it is. I need one of you to roll me a d20.
Do you want to handle this one, Bjorn, or shall I?
I mean, of the two of us, our luck's about half and half.
Yeah, we're not looking great either way, so
Yeah, what the hell?
you go for it. You go for it. I'm trusting in you.
You know what? I'm gonna trust this to the new dice, not the digital dice.
Love new dice.
This lovely new metal dice. Let's see how we do. The gods are not with us. 3.
Alright, let me see.
I mean, it's still pretty.
You don't stop. We keep moving no matter what. We do not stop. For anything. We get back to the war machine.
What's the perception? Is that wisdom modifier for perception? I think
Yeah.
it is, right? So only a 10. I will say
Also-
this as you run by, you're flying out over the battlefields. You see this itty bitty imp look at you, look in your direction like, the fuck?
Oh, okay.
And then went right back down to focusing on the battle because he didn't quite roll high enough.
Okay.
But the 3 was for an imp. Good job, Bjorn. Not bad.
Whew, okay.
Okay, we gotta get back to the party now. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed when they find out we were successful. I'm sure they'll be so happy.
It's gonna be even better.
Gonna be all
Orvin-
smiles there all day.
Orvin asked me to look for diamonds while we're in the city. We're gonna look around
we
the
didn't-
city while we're leaving.
Yeah, look for some diamonds just so we can say we did.
I'll say as
that's-
you're on your way
jeweler.
back. I'll say this: as you're on your way back, successfully dodged the Infernal War. As you're on your way back, this would be a good time to take our break. We're at a halfway point, pretty much, and we'll be back. So, thank you everybody for thanks for all the raids. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in everybody. We'd love to have you. Thank you in for joining our little community. So, we'll be back. We're gonna take our mid break and enjoy some clips. By the way, we need more clips. So if we can get clips for the stream, that'd be great. So we'll be back, guys.
Clips.
Sure. And I will.
Welcome back, everybody. As we wait for people to get back on camera, we'll have a chat with chat. How's everybody's night tonight? How was y'all's streams? Again, thank you for the lovely raids and all the follows. And if you have followed and yet to give out your D4, make sure you put it in chat so we can make sure we get it documented. Yeah, as you can see, we need more clips. Obviously, it just keeps replaying the same ones over and over again. So the more clips you get of our stream, the more it gets showcased on the Be Right Back screens. Do we have everybody back yet? I can't really see Orvon because, he doesn't have a camera today, but is Grillia back?
Grinley and Ormon's still out. That was close.
What?
It was very close.
What did I give? What?
That was so close. The anxiety level was high.
Just a little bit. Just a
a
little
smidge.
small panic.
What's up, TD Fots? How you doing? If you want to roll 1d4, it's let's see. I think the exclamation point 1d. Oh, you did do it. There you go. Awesome. These are also all the commands. If anybody wants to duel anybody in chat, you can. These are all the commands that I have. For the mini games, there's heist, duel, free for all, and boss. If you get enough people for the boss, I've yet to see anybody beat the pit fiend I have set up for the boss, but get enough people, go right ahead. I need to get back to where we left off for, we'll say this. As y'all fly back to the location, your war machines are still where they are. They have not left you. As you land, I would say you probably, on the way back, you probably tied her up and gagged her or whatever.
Just restrained.
It's
She's
mild
unconscious.
restraints.
Gags unnecessary. That seems a little extra.
I mean, she did use her mouth to cast.
I just make sure her hands are unable to. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Use her
Gagger.
spellcast. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yep. Fair.
And
bad idea.
and I've still got my manacles, so we've got that.
True.
Well, you're on a different bird, so.
Toss me those manacles. I can catch them.
Do you want to try?
Toss me the manacles.
I'm just trying to picture the mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
I
kind
mean,
of.
I'll say she stays unconscious.
I'm just
whole
gonna
ride,
like
so. Actually,
edge my eagle over and just.
let's do a high or low for that. Since Sprocket, since you have her, give me a high or low.
Hi.
Okay, she is still unconscious by the time you land,
Okay, that's good. That's good.
so you can easily throw the manacles on them. Everybody else, you see your companions return.
One of them looks beat to hell too.
Yeah, I like we
Sprocket
land.
does not look very
land the
very
eagle.
good condition.
Sprocket's like got one eye like closed, his goggles are cracked and like disheveled on his face, and he like drags this unconscious body off of the eagle and kind
You
of.
probably still
drags
got
it
the
through
crossbow
stuff.
bolt in your shoulder.
Oh, there's like a bolt sticking out of somewhere. I've got some crispy marks. We did it. It's done. I just drop her in the ground.
She's not dead either, so we're.
Barely. It was a close call for a few people, but we
Looks
did
like-
it.
Looks
gonna
like you
give-
had some fun.
I'm gonna give Sprocket another cure wounds.
Fun. Oh,
Yeah.
that feels nice. Thank you. Oh, that's good.
I'll also give him a cure wounds.
Oh, that's good. How much I got?
Okay, not so good this time. That one's a 6.
That still feels nice. It's improvement.
How much is Orvon's heal wounds? Just where we at?
Oh, it's healing word, not cure wounds.
Anything goes a long way right now, buddy.
Yeah, that's 8.
Oh shit, let's go. Good roll.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm still pretty beat up, so I'm gonna probably rest. But we did it. We made a few decisions.
Oh,
I am probably not welcome back in that town ever again.
Impulse decisions that may or may not have resulted in someone getting burned to a crisp.
And, you know, I was planning on moving on anyways.
We
Didn't
are
quite mean to burn
transient
my
species.
reputation that bad.
Literally burned your reputation. Yeah, with a one very well placed fireball. I have to
That's
say
your
that
fault.
was some
That's your
that was
fault.
some good work. Why? What do you mean my fault? It's like it was.
No,
a,
you
was
made
it
the
not a
decision.
positive?
No, it was a good idea. Just
Was that not a
you know,
positive fireball experience for
it
everybody?
was a positive fireball experience. Any fireball where I'm not in it is a positive fireball experience.
Exactly. They hurt me a lot. I was angry. I'm sorry. I may have
Nah,
overreacted.
you're fine.
in
You're
the
fine.
moment.
You're fine. We're
Okay.
Okay,
just
good.
TD Fox is brought up in Flip Wounds. We will not revisit that scene that we had with Dominus killing the kid with the Flip Wounds. You have not seen that episode. I don't
What?
remember what episode it was. Definitely go back and check it out.
I would
That
like
was a
to
crazy
check that one
episode.
out. I would like to check that one out. So, that's it. If you go back, I would definitely recommend saying really nasty things about Bjorn so they don't think you're affiliated anymore.
do not affiliate yourself with me for the rest of your life.
Yeah, Bjorn's
When we
terrible. He's so
left-
awful.
When we left, were we with Bjorn? Or did we meet
Yes.
him? Okay.
You had
Yes, we were.
hired me,
Yeah.
and then
That's right.
that was the last anybody ever saw of me.
We can say he betrayed us in Avernus.
Disgruntled
Yeah.
employee happens all the time.
Bjorn was a great man. He sacrificed his soul for
Real quick, let me.
save us.
I need to keep. Y'all can keep going. I need to keep re-rolling for the acolyte.
Oh,
He was
shit.
put-
Why are you rolling for the acolyte? Why have they not stabilized her?
Yeah, can I
Selfish
stabilize
jerk.
Someone
her?
would have stabilized her.
This table.
No, not her. The
Not
acolyte
this
he
one. This
fireballed
one's
in.
fine.
Actually,
Oh,
no. No, the
I'm talking
fireball.
about her.
Never
Yep.
mind. Never mind. I
Yep.
forgot you killed the acolyte because you only
Yeah.
had 9 max hit points. You did 33 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah. You
Incinerate.
straight up killed her.
Just
Never
redu-
mind.
So reduced to ash kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like there were
basically, yeah.
3 and then there were 2 kind of situation.
Oh,
Okay, so
We don't know that though. We don't know that.
I saw it.
No, you didn't.
I have to throw the fireball there. So, yeah, maybe we don't touch that. They were really mean to me and they hurt me really badly. Job's done. That's the main thing. So, Pip, let's
Chip, chip, cheerio.
let's move along here.
What are y'all doing with the priestess? Have y'all? Has everybody else went to look at the priestess?
She's just laying face down in the
I
sand
thought I
right
would check and see whether or not cure wounds was an option, or depending on how injured she is.
make sure she's well secured before you.
now. Oh, she is. Yeah. She's
Yeah, she's alive. She's just
Is she in manacles and
unconscious.
bound right now?
yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, but how alive is alive?
She's
If
stable.
she
She's
wakes up, I might
stabilized.
just
She's just.
yeah. She wakes up, I might just give her a non-lethal bop, just a little sedative. I don't want to mess with the caster. I don't want her casting more shit on me. That's scary. In a world where everyone can do magic, everybody's a threat.
I feel like if
I-
she's stable, there's no reason to wake her up. Right.
I
now.
agree with that assessment.
Well,
So,
I'm asking the rest of the party. Have you went and looked at this person?
Yes.
I imagine we
I'm not.
would, because
Yeah. You're
check
not,
it.
Grinley?
no,
Alright,
I'm
well-
still in the hut. I
Alright.
haven't gotten out of it
Let's
yet.
see. Only people who know this anyway would be Letzi, Dominus, or Grinlia. If y'all went and looked at her, you realize this is the same priestess that was looking after Dominus, not Dominus, Oh, what was Dan's character's name? I'm drawing a blank. Melodius.
Melodius.
Yeah, Melodius' daughter when you first met Letsy. When you first met
Stop.
Letsy.
Jugan, stop emotionally manipulating the good players. We need to kill this woman.
I think
just
this is
saying.
more motivation for Damnos.
Well,
Uh,
Damonus doesn't care for her.
Yeah,
at
Dominus
all,
doesn't give a
also,
shit. I'm just
so-
letting y'all know this is the same person that was caring for Melodius' daughter when you first met Letsy down under the other place when you first met. Same place that Melodius died, actually. It's kind of ironic.
Okay. So, guys, I appreciate that you've had a very difficult journey getting here, and it appears that you've achieved something
There's
against
a proud
great
look on
odds.
Bjorn's face.
Excellent.
Sprocket's
guys.
like proud, like there's a smile on his face, ear to ear, like this is just a job for him.
Right. But while you were away, we were having a discussion.
Proud look sinks off Bjorn's
smile.
face.
Slowly fades at the same time as Bjorn.
Just about, goodness, badness, areas that are morally grey and questionable, and
Slowly looks to Sprocket.
there is the
Eye
possibility.
contact.
There is the possibility of agreeing with the demon to do a true resurrection, which in theory would mean we don't need this wonderful priestess who's been doing so much good in Elturel at all, potentially.
What's this about true resurrection? Who can do true resurrection? What's this?
Sprocky would
Nobody
know
can
that
do true resurrection in hell.
It was Mahani or something.
If a
Yeah,
demon told
Mahadi
you they
offered
can
as
do that,
part
that's
of
a
the thing,
lie.
along with same thing. Is it be the same deal that Bjorn took to get the rod? It'd be the same type of deal. You give up your soul, and they can do a true resurrection on anybody you bring forth.
Okay, so that's a great idea, and I like it in theory. Which one of you is willing to give up their soul to save this woman? Or do you think she'll be willing to give up her soul to save one of you, perhaps? I doubt it, but you could ask her when she wakes up. Might be a minute. Might be a minute.
Keep in mind that nobody can willingly give up their soul if they're dead.
She's not dead.
I mean,
I'm just saying, in
so
the
like
same
if you
position.
sacrifice her to Archon, she would be dead.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
That's I'm asking if do they think that she would be willing to sacrifice herself to save one of them in the opposite position?
Okay, got it.
I mean,
I was
I
more
think-
responding to Bjorn, his comment that she's not dead, but when y'all do this, she'll be dead. If
Yeah.
y'all go that
It-
route.
It wouldn't help with the situation, though, anyway. He's still sacrificing the soul of this person, even if we resurrect her
We're
body.
still sacrificing somebody for something,
No.
and you're asking for a very fleeting, not really gonna do them much good in the long run thing. A demon owns the soul of a priest already.
I mean, we could be very persuasive in this. I mean, we're in a terrible
You
situation.
can't be persuasive with any of these motherfuckers. They hold
no.
all the cards.
It's fair. Okay, so what's your counter proposal? If you have a better idea, like I've been saying this whole time, if there's better ideas, I'm open to them. I'm always open to other avenues of finishing jobs. We have to get that blood vial. This is one way to do it. If you know another way, I'm open to it.
I mean, in theory, one of us could be sacrificed under the guise of definitely being resurrected, and the
And
priest
you give up your
I-
soul. Still.
might agree to it.
That's the point of the sacrifice.
So that's 2 souls gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hers or yours and hers.
Yes, that's what you're thinking about right now.
All to justify what? Some feel-good law, whatever.
Did Akon say her soul would be damned as well? Or does the soul come back if we true resurrect her?
To be fair,
I don't know.
I don't know. And
Well-
I don't ask her if we don't actually know the logistics of this.
It just sounds to me like we lose 2 souls or we lose 1. Like either way,
Yeah.
someone's dying and a soul's being lost, or someone's dying, a soul's being lost. And one of my friends or allies or traveling companions' souls will be lost. I in the grand scale of life, I choose her.
I would feel more comfortable if she was making the choice freely. And
You
she's
can-
not exactly.
All right.
You
I
can
mean,
have
if
that
you want to ask her,
conversation with
I'm
yourself.
open to it. You want to wake her up and ask her, be like, hey, you can save the city. All those people will live, but it'll cost you your life and your soul. If you think you can pitch that deal, I agree. Try it. It might be worth it. But if she says no, what then? This
Are we
woman
still-
summoned sprites that beat my ass like I was a punching bag.
To be fair, you did kidnap her.
No,
so-
I'm not saying it was like it was unwarranted. I deserved it. I'm willing to admit that I was doing something bad, but it still hurt. She's a very capable woman. We need to be careful if we're going to be trying to make deals with her. And just because she's a priestess doesn't mean she's not capable of lying to you.
She will
Keep that
not
in mind.
choose the sacrifice. I mean, you guys haven't chosen the sacrifice, and
I mean,
you
she
believe to
might.
be full
Yeah,
of
that's
valor.
true. But she was very nice. She was like healing people. We're like, maybe we shouldn't take the person healing people, but everyone was healing people.
I think maybe having a discussion with her and explaining her situation and how she's ended up here could be beneficial, because you never know, she might have an idea.
Yeah, but what if
That's
she
worth a
says
shot.
no? If she says no, that's just even more awkward than it already is at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, she's a human sacrifice. There's no good way to pitch that to someone. Again, you want to try, you got your magic fingers, go ahead and wake her up. Just be careful. She can do things with magic that hurt a lot. A lot. And there's like a look of fear in Sprocket's face for a moment.
If I was
Vietnam flashback begins.
before, I mean, I've already got a good persuasion level, but just it's a feel
Lexi
safe.
has a ton of rewards she has not used.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think
Oh,
it's
this is the moment where we drop all the
Start
rewards.
using
Okay.
those dice, Lexi.
Okay. We're altering free will with God dice.
trying to
Let's do
remember
it.
how many.
Why not?
We want okay. Well, if we're gonna wake her up, I'm gonna like sit her up against the side of one of the war machines comfortably, away from any of the spikes or jagged, rusted steel. Just like somewhere that's less jagged, not entirely unjagged, just a little less jagged.
You
Well,
ladies
I
have
mean,
this
it's-
conversation. Sprocket and I will be over here.
No, I want to
Sights.
watch this go down. I'm very curious on how they're gonna spin this, and if I witness it, I can literally tell that story to everyone. I watched someone talk themselves into death. That's crazy.
Okay,
I
fair
just
point.
sit there with my feet crossed and pull out like some jerky that tastes like ash and terrible garbage and just start munching away while I watch.
I'm gonna sit back. Just out of. Yeah, just gonna step back and watch.
I mean, what sort of difficulty level would we be facing with this? Like,
I mean, guys, so just as above the table, apart from throwing 20 million d6s in it to succeed on whatever Hugin gives us, do we have any reason to believe that we can make an argument that makes someone sacrifice themselves? Not
Worth
just,
a
it's
try.
not like, hey, you saved the city with this. This is like part of like a long chain of stuff that they can't overlook. So I'm
but
just
to
like
me-
hesitant to just throw all our dice at it. Just
well-
to make like a mechanical thing if there's no RP way to
Yeah.
convince her.
If you can
And-
make a moral argument that convinces her to do it, I fully support that. I think that would be really cool to see. So
I
like,
just have
I'm
to
down.
think about one.
Yeah.
Either
no.
way, I suggest you throw a couple of dice at least at it before you actually make the roll. No matter how good the argument.
100%.
maybe 3d6s or something. I think the argument here,
You
though,
have 7. You can throw a
Throw all stuff.
7d6.
But come up with a
Yes.
good argument
I
first.
bet
We'll
plus
come up
nine
with a
will
good
be
argument
pretty
first.
It definitely has to include why you're not doing it, why she has to do it,
That's true because
and that's
you two
really
are like,
hard.
because
you
there's
are
more
all
murder to
moral
do
high
and we're,
ground right now.
there's more murder to do and we're all better at murder than the priestesses.
That is a good
Well,
argument.
well, the way you two guys are looking, she's probably not untalented. In that
Just me,
regard.
Orval
that's why
didn't take
Bjorn
a
is out of
shot
sight.
that in.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
Bjorn is out of
Bjorn
sight.
didn't take a shot that entire fight.
Because you were holding the priestess.
I know.
They
He's just
considered you more-
unscathed and sprung.
And they at least knew who Bjorn was. They didn't know who you were, so.
Bjorn, there's some weird explanation for all what is going on here. You're a goblin. Murder the goblin. No one will feel
Yeah, I
bad.
got so fucked up in that fight. It was great.
It was
very painful.
fantastic.
Oh my god.
Well, as you guys are going to her, protect you, trying to wake up and talk to her, Dominus will just say that you better be prepared if she says no to still do the deeds.
Agreed.
Because there's no way back from this.
Or one of you has to step up and put your money where your mouth is.
Indeed.
And then
you have seen the bodies, Lexi, in the town. Her sacrifice will be so much more worth than everyone who died there, because she can actually change what the fate of the city. If we just bring her back, we have no path.
Okay. I guess we try waking her up.
Yeah, Dominus then takes a step back and lets you do your thing.
Well, I don't know if I'm the best, Granlia. Would you like to come over? Is it that you don't look confident?
I mean, I can, of course, but I'm not very good at talking to people.
Are you going to heal her, or are you going to just slap her awake or whatever?
No, I mean, I
Granlia,
think
provide moral support here.
I'll provide moral support.
Yeah,
I can do that.
gentle shoulder shake, because slapping someone is probably not the best way to start persuading them.
Well, either way, if you're going to heal her, I'll automatically wake her up. If you're trying to wake her up by medical, you have to roll for it.
I guess I'll try and I'll give her some health points. Hang on, I've got cure wounds.
And you also have lay on hands for like a lot.
A lot of her clothes are all crispy from the heat metal on the chain shirt.
Like my lay on hands.
You could just use some lay on hands. Save.
Yeah.
She just needs 3 or 4 HP.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to look for lay on hands, and my brain is not.
It's in your features.
Oh, wrong section. Makes sense.
Paladin feature. If you do 5 or more, it gets rid of diseases.
I guess she doesn't got. Has she got any diseases?
No,
I mean,
it's just saying for your knowledge.
I guess I could give her 4.
No, wait, give her 5. See if she could cure a crippling injury she had earlier in life.
Oh my gosh.
That mole on your neck is now gone. Congratulations.
Okay, so I've given her 5.
Your diabetes is cured.
As you release the reddish aura from your hands, from your lay on hands, she is bound and gagged. She looks looking like this, looking everywhere. And you're still visible, Sprocket?
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting there, I'm literally sitting there eating snacks, little bits of beef jerky.
Looking right at Sprocket.
Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should leave.
Bjorn drags Sprocket away.
That's there. I must give the hand smack.
She looks at you guys and is sorely confused because she thought you guys were allies. And
I'm gonna go around the war machine and just watch and silently peek around the edge.
Okay, you still check with advantage.
I'm willing to be invisible for this one. With advantage. 25. 17 plus 8.
25. Yeah. Even with her. That's not her. Wisdom is wisdom for perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even with her 16 or 14 plus 3, still not high enough. So she's not able to see anywhere. She's more focused on who's in front of her, and she's gagged. She can't speak, but she's giving that eyes like you were companions. Now she's bound and gagged in front of you guys, or allies, I should say.
Well, I'm going to bend down and explain that this has been a somewhat unfortunate misunderstanding and complicated situation. I'm going to ungag you if you give me a chance to explain how we all ended up here. Because it is...
You want to explain it before you ungag her? Or are you just going to straight up ungag her? I need to know this. This is very critical.
No, I'm waiting to see if there's a nod. I'm going to explain it, but you have to hear me out here.
So you word it in a way where she does not immediately start screaming.
Okay. Basically,
it's very critical.
Basically, I'm going to need you to not scream when I ungag you, because this is a very unfortunate situation and a bit of a misunderstanding, but this is not exactly the safest location, and it's probably in your best interest not to scream, because if we attract, demons and other things, because we're in hell at the minute, you're not going to be in the best position to defend yourself, and you may appreciate that the two Egypts who got grabbed you also not in the best position to sort of defend yourself. So, like, for everybody's best interests, if you just stay quiet.
Give me persuasion with advantage.
Okay, hang on. Where's my persuasion? Pick advantage.
Just have to beat an 8.
Yes! Oh my god, that's a natural 2029.
She looks at you, looking around, and remembering that you guys were like used to be like allies. She does a reluctant like ahead, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach and remove the gag. I'm really sorry. Yeah. I'm really sorry for what happened with Bjorn and Sprocket up in Elturel. Basically, it's a very complicated story. And they believed they were doing what was sort of in the best interest of Elturel, and it's not anything personal. Basically, we're trying to save the city. And as part of that, we unfortunately have to have a soul to sacrifice. Now, the two guys thought that they should grab a good person and grab the first person they could see, and they saw all the good that you were doing. And so that's kind of how you've ended up here. I personally didn't know that you were going to be the person they grabbed. Neither did Damanos, neither did Grenlia. And to be fair, we weren't really feeling the plan to begin with. But the key thing is, now that you are here, and it's unfortunate that you've landed in this situation, I wanted to ask if, and I appreciate it is a big ask, if basically this was something that you think when it comes to the greater good and all the lives that could potentially be saved, and the city of Elturel and everybody who could be saved through the sacrifice, if that is something that you could see yourself agreeing to, although I appreciate you are tied up and Bjorn and Sprocket have kidnapped you, and if it helps, I will give them a smack round the head. Regardless of what your decision is.
Above table, you're asking her if she's willing to sacrifice herself for all of Elturel.
Basically, yes. You have the potential. Your one sacrifice has the potential to be a game changer in saving all of the lives in the city. Now, I personally would not like it to have. It is unfortunate how we have landed in this situation, and the decision is fundamentally yours. I will defend your right to say no to this, if that is what you choose. Because I can't apologize enough for what had happened with Bjorn and Sprocket. That was... Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm not quite sure exactly what happened, but I'm fairly sure it wasn't really on the agenda.
Alright, I want to have you roll a persuasion check, a straight roll, the way you worded it.
Oh, God.
She will have advantage.
Don't forget to add the d6. There are many d6s. Right. Don't forget to add them.
Right. So straight persuasion. So hang on. If I rolled that, it must be a d20 plus 9 plus all 7 d6s. Give me a second. I'll just do that separately. So that's a plus 9.
I'm going to tell you your DC now.
Hmm?
Your DC is going to be a 17.
Okay.
You have to pass.
Okay.
Actually, no. An 18. The
An 18.
DC is
Okay.
18 for you.
I'm just trying to see. You know what? I'll roll the.
You have to decide all the dice you're rolling with it. It's not one that I'm going to have it.
To be fair, at this point, I might as well just roll all the d6s. That's 7 of them. But I'm just trying to think if I can add it separately. Let me have a look back. No, it's not letting me add. No. Okay. I'm going to roll the persuasion, then I'm going to roll the 7 d6s on top of that.
You don't have to roll all of them, but
I mean, let me think here. Like 3d6s if I rolled, that'd be 18. 4, maybe.
That's if you
because
roll
it's
max.
49.
So if you really want to pull this off, it's up to you.
4d6s at max is going to be like 24 if I rolled the 6s, and I've got a +9, so I feel like that's maybe where I'm going. So if I roll for
But
persuasion,
you can also
and then
roll all ones and be screwed.
Yeah, it's like a 4 average per d6. Don't.
what are the odds that she roll 4 once?
I've seen it before.
Well,
know
the
what?
same.
I've seen
The same
4
when she
ones.
rolls
I've
4
like,
sixes.
Just commit.
On the Order to Goblet, somebody was rolling their stats and they rolled 4 ones for one of the stats. So they literally had a 3.
We go full send all the time.
Okay.
Full send.
We go all in because this is
Yep.
a big ask. So I'm going to roll the persuasion one first, and then I'll just throw all my d6s on top regardless of what happens. Because I don't think I can add them together on D&D Beyond, so I have to do them separate here.
Yeah,
And it
you
looks
roll your
about-
persuasion, then you roll the 7d6s with the dice.
76. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is awful, but okay.
And they will all be ones. Because
Persuasion
that's how
is
Karma
20,
works.
but I guess I'll start adding my d6s anyway here.
What'd you
So
get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 20 and 28. 48!
48?
Yes, well, together, all of it. I feel very persuasive.
Damn, DC was 50.
DC was 18.
It didn't show up in the game log. That's weird.
Oh no, it's on my screen. It's the new. Is it the Pride dice? Hang on, let me have a look again. It should come up. Hang on, I can take a screen grab if needs be.
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
it didn't roll in our game chat or on the game log.
Hang on.
which
Let
is
me
weird.
just. I'm gonna grab a screen grab and then I'll put it into the Zoom chat. Save as dice. Chat.
Because the last rolls in our game chat are from Sprocket.
Yeah, hang on. How do I add my computer?
It's weird.
Nice.
Damn.
I thought we were
There
having
it is.
shit.
Yeah.
So that was the first persuasion check, which was the 29. The second persuasion check, which was 20, and then the d6, which is 28. So that should be in
Nice.
the chat.
Okay, let's do. Will I be able to come back?
So we are exploring options for that, but I can't guarantee that you could come back and whether or not you would be the full person that you are currently if we did do that. There is the potential that your soul would be lost if we tried.
Like, she wants to say, have history remember me, but at the same time, she doesn't because that persuasion was so ridiculous. She's just like, it saves all the people in Outro and I must die. Okay. Just make sure everybody survives.
That is what I'm aiming to do. You are 100% sure. I appreciate you were kidnapped. I don't want you feeling like you're under duress with this decision.
I mean, why are you trying to undo the 48 you just did?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Don't give her a back door. Don't give her a back door.
I don't feel like you're under duress. Meanwhile, Sprocket's like,
Quit while your head. Quit while your head. Quit while your head.
Okay. You know what? I can guarantee you that upon our successful rescuing of Elturel, I will make sure that your sacrifice is known.
Just make sure my body doesn't stay. My body to a proper rest.
Can do.
I believe that we can definitely achieve that.
And she says nothing else. She sits there quiet.
I'm gonna just look at Lexi, and then I'm just gonna go around and try and like just look at her as I'm starting to like untie her wrist for confirmation, like because I'm
She
gonna
has
untie
manacles
her.
on, so unless you have the
Oh.
key, Bjorn has the key.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Bjorn then, and I'm gonna say, why don't we unlock her?
Yeah, here you go.
All right, I'll go unlock her.
Can I roll an
manacles.
insight check on her? Okay, just
Roll an insight
because.
check.
Okay, yeah, I know it was a really good persuasion, but
Well, you don't know that technically.
yeah, I know. Dirty 20, 19 plus 1.
She is very sad. She's got a tear come down the side of her eye. But you don't get to any of like a double cross or anything type like that, or she seems like she means what she says. You might even can see that with your insight as she's looking down her mouth. If you could read lips, you can probably discern it. For Elturel. That's what she's kind of saying to herself.
Well, there we go. Happy ending. I think it's time for us to head out then.
Perhaps not.
Snap
maybe-
to it.
She looks at
No.
you like real stern.
I'm sorry. Okay, they added the moral dilemma after we had already left. I was just doing my job. I was trying to save you, city.
Second condition, I don't want to see him.
You can ride in the other vehicle.
I will. How much did you heal her? Because
I give her 5.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. So let's see. Let's see how many. We'll do 3rd level, so 3.
Okay, we're 5 already.
13 plus 5, 18 points of healing.
Ooh. She's not quite at Matt's, but she's almost there. What would y'all like to do now? What about everybody else while they're having a discussion? What are y'all doing? Y'all was just watching? Domino's, Orvan, Bjorn, Sprocket. Y'all was just watching?
Yeah, you know.
Bjorn was observing, making sure that this is going to go. It's like, okay, hands over his key. And now he's going to... walk on over. I am very sorry. I was very bad at trying to tell you what was going on.
To look at you. I just told me the fucking truth.
Hard to explain in the moment.
She spits on you.
I deserve that.
We probably
deserve that.
That's fine.
I deserve that.
That's fine.
You know, I'm just gonna go over here, and you can take your terrible thoughts about me that I totally deserve.
Hey, you know what? At least you got hit with something today.
At least
Good job.
At least nobody else in the temple died then.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, definitely nobody died. I promise you that. I swear.
Deception
I
check.
push Sprocket away as we keep walking.
I swear
Just
I
keep your
died.
mouth shut.
Shut up!
It's a 5.
Nobody we know of
Why
died.
are you like over defending your? Did somebody die?
There was an explosion. There were crossbow bolts being shot at us. There was a bit of a mess.
And with this is all falls apart again.
I just
Less
go in the
and more.
car, and you guys
Yeah,
from outside
Bjorn
just hear
and
the
Sprocket
fucking
go in the
war
car.
machine rumble to life
She
as
looks
I
at
put
it,
a soul
you
horn into it.
She just shakes her head and starts crying in the corner.
Oh, with mercy.
You'll get over it. Yeah, no. Do we want to rest before we go, or do we want to just head out now? It might be
I thought
best.
we rest. Well, it's up to you and Bjorn because the rest of us
Ow.
are pretty rested.
Yeah.
Okay, how about I'll just is any of you capable of driving these things? Because she didn't want to be anywhere near us, understandably.
Lulu
And
goes.
Domino's kind of gives off evil vibes as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. So can like maybe someone drive one, I'll drive this one, or we change it up a little. I could also maybe take a rest while someone else drives. Ideally, it might be nice.
Lulu goes to lay on her lap, hug her and stuff.
I can try driving these, but because the best I've done is the motorbike versions of these.
You did pretty good driving those.
All right, how about you drive them? Domino's drive this one because it's very valuable to me and he knows what he's doing. I'd rather that one crash than this one.
Fair enough. It is also a smaller ride.
Easier to maneuver, for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably just drive his.
I need to like take a short rest while driving. Can I short rest and drive at the same time?
I'll allow you. Well,
I'll drive.
No,
you can take the short
you're
rest.
watching, but you won't really do anything else. I'll allow you to have like a short rest while they were talking to her.
Okay,
You wanna
cool.
do
Yeah,
that?
I'll do that. And I'm gonna roll some hit dice. And then I'm good driving because I took some hits and I'm not feeling so good. So I'm at 21 of 70. I'm gonna roll 68.
Just gonna.
And if you want to role play a quick crash course to Dom knows how to drive yours.
This go, and you look at the gas pedal has like a block that high on it, so my feet can reach it, and they just like slide to the side and dismount. I got my short rest, but my dice didn't roll.
I
Okay.
envision that like it's kind of like the latest Fury Road where she had like a sequence that you have to hit for it to start running. I figured
You
had
do this
something
one,
like that.
honk honk, whack whack. The usual. There's like basically you need to beat it in a few places and just smack the dashboard, and it gets going. And like you got this, and I think they got that one. They got it covered, and I'm just gonna lay down in the back a little and just recover. Ow.
You're gonna be in Dominus's vehicle, right? Because she says she
Yeah.
don't want to see you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay in my vehicle that Domino's is driving, and then someone else can drive the shitty little one.
Well, where are you putting her? Because that was one of the
In the
things.
shitty little one.
Yeah, she's
with someone who has no experience driving it. It's gonna
Oh,
be
God.
hilarious. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll be driving that one.
I don't want experienced drivers
so who's in
driving
what
the
vehicle?
Sprocket
So-
Rocket.
So we
I'll
got
stay with her.
Dominus. So you're gonna be with her. Les, you gonna be with her.
Yeah.
Shadow, where I guess he's going to go in the big one because he's the large.
He has
guy.
to go in the big one, yeah.
All right, and Bjorn, you're going to be the big one. Everybody else is pretty much in the big one. So we got Orvan, Let's See, Grinlia, and her, and then Lulu's also with her. What was your say that? All right, and y'all head back to Archon's tower. Start driving. All right.
Vroom, vroom.
Probably take the rest of the day to get up there. What type, time is weird down here, so it will take pretty much the rest of the time to get there. As you arrive, the same turtle comes out. Kroll. You're back.
Yes.
And we
bought
have an
presents.
sacrifice.
But how are you bringing her up? Is she still in shackles, or is she just coming for her free will?
I unlocked
her
her right
Yeah.
away.
I would feel
Yeah.
comfortable with her on free will.
She's just in the back with her head down. He looks over. Yes, I think that might suffice. Okay, follow me. Do the walk back. Let's get some con saves for the trek to Tiamat's monument. Let me roll for her. Should have her stat block right here and just roll her out the thing sheet. Oh yeah, she is going to take a level of exhaustion. Lovely.
30, 20.
24.
10 for me.
11.
And I
20
absorb
for
elements
Shadow.
in resistance.
Actually, I gotta do a
And-
con save because she was. I guess technically she was unconscious. Actually, I need a con save from Sparky because you were unconscious, and I totally forgot about my homebrew roll. So she has 2
Oh.
level exhaustions. The priestess
Oh.
does, but she's terrible.
Okay, well, the one I just made was a dirty 20.
So I'll allow that one to
Yeah.
be a phone when you went down, so you didn't take a level exhaustion
Okay,
from that. So make it up.
Next one's 22.
Oh, you're fine.
16 plus 6, yeah.
So what did everybody get? Domino's, what did you get?
27.
All right, Orvon,
24.
Lexi,
11.
Grinlia,
10. Shadow got 22.
Bjorn.
I got 11, but I'm going to use Absorb Elements. That's going to be another spell slot.
Oh no, I mean, the DC is 10, so.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you're able to, unless anybody has the first level exhaustion that doesn't make you have disadvantage, right? All right.
Hmm.
Good. I know ability checks has disadvantage, but no. I think saving throws is level 3 exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks, speed has disadvantage on saving throws. So as long as nobody has three exhaustion levels, you're fine. All right. So everybody is able to withstand. Head you back to the tent, and he says, "Got the same white dragon-like creatures." Rolls, shoots them off. He goes in. And comes back out. He is ready to see the sacrifice. Who goes in?
Yarn.
I'll
Go
go
in with her.
in, but I'm not gonna push her in. I'm just gonna stand aside.
Yeah, I
Just
think
let her walk in.
we should be there to witness this. So, kind of our fault she's here. And also moral support.
As you get in there, you see Archon there. You have brought the sacrifice. And she kneels down to one knee. Archon, his green hand glowing, takes his hand across her head as her life force is drained from her body. Her skin kind of turns this like dark greenish, and she falls unconscious to the ground. Ah, that felt so good. No orb, please.
I give him the orb.
All right, mark that off your inventory as he yanks the vial and hands it to you, Grinlia. Now you have a vial of Tiamat's blood.
Well, good
Well
job.
done, crew.
Job's done.
There you can take the body and feed to the ones outside.
Do you mind if we maybe hold on to that? Give her a proper burial?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just pick it up.
I'm gonna.
Okay, they
Sprocket's used to picking her up.
I feel bad enough about what I did.
This is good. We share and we do what's needed to do.
Okay, Daminos, maybe now is not the time.
You're right.
By
though,
all
we should-
means, if you need my assistance now for anything, just call upon me. Maybe I can help.
Oh, that's we will take that and
Just out of
remember it if we're ever
curiosity,
in a pinch.
What are your views on Zariel?
My camera's so hot it keeps dying on me.
Oh,
I need to move my fan. She is the ruler of Avernus.
How would you like a new ruler? Or what are your thoughts on a potential new ruler?
What are your thoughts on management overhaul?
If the new ruler allowed me to get free Tiamat, I'm all for it.
we'll take that under advisement.
We will
That's good.
consider our
Good to know.
options.
It's very good to know.
What would a free Tiamat do?
You don't want to know.
Oh, it'd be bad.
It's my
Well,
sole
good, depending on your
purpose.
perspective.
It's my sole purpose to free her. That's why I have this hand.
That's
It would
pretty
be
cool
really
hand you have,
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be really bad if someone did something that would,
Are you saying that in character or above table?
Me?
Are you saying that in front of Archon? Is what I'm
No.
asking.
I'm saying it would be really bad if something were to fuck with Tiamat.
Tiamat, free on the mortal realm. Bad.
What
for all
are
of
your
it.
goals?
We're trying to prevent Elturel from falling into further into Avernus, and hopefully
about
reverse the
this?
process.
If you can get a new ruler to free Tiamat, she'll break the chains for you.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah.
That's money in the bank right there. There we go. Problem solved.
So whoever you put as a new ruler of will try to place the new management, you like to say, we can free Tiamat. I'm sure I can commune with her, and as part of the deal, she can probably break those in chains, pulling her city to demise.
Okay, that is worth taking under advisement.
Yeah.
We might have to use that information.
She
I
might be
appreciate-
the new patron saint of Elturel.
maybe. We
She
appreciate
used
the.
to rule it long time ago.
I guess that's true. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you for seeing us, and thank you for
Thank you
being
very much.
agreeable. And it was nice doing business with you. It was very straightforward. I respect that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right,
let
let's
me
go,
know if you
people.
decide to take the deal or not.
We will consider our offer. We have to find someone who's going to be friendly to Tiamat first. That's goal
Yeah.
number one. If we find that person, we'll be in touch. We'll be like, hey, there's this individual.
Would there also be an easier way of contacting you, because always coming to your emissary and then walking up here might take too long, and
I'm not always here.
Negotiate.
Sometimes I'm at my tower. But this is where I come to be closest to Tiamat.
Yeah, I feel very, very close to Tiamat right now, too, for sure.
yeah. Do you have anything like Sprocket and his talking stones?
How about this? Since now we've made this deal, we're friendly. Troll can send me a message when you go to the tower if I'm not there.
Perfect. That
Right.
sounds fair. Appreciate it.
All right.
I'm happy. Let's go.
It's awesome. Let's go.
As you head out.
As we're leaving the tent, Sprocket just claps his hands together and says, now that is how we do business.
Your next
this,
time with fist on your bodies. Pearl, just back off.
I don't, yeah. I'll just walk past the undead.
Well, they're not dead. They're just white
Oh, yeah.
shy, if you know what they are.
Yeah,
They're just creepy motherfuckers.
Creepy motherfuckers.
As you walk back, give me another con saves. I don't have to roll for her because now she is officially dead.
That is terrible. I don't want to make this walk anymore. Promise me we don't make this walk anymore.
11 again. I don't like. It's 2 11s.
Let's see. Are you connected to? Do you have your stuff connected to the chat?
I mean, I have
Do
this.
exclamation point DDB and Shadows of Rage chat. See if you're
Oh, hang on. Twitter chat or no?
No,
Twitter?
the Shadows of Rage chat and the Discord.
Discord. Okay, hang on a second. Can you stick that in?
Your rules have never came in. I just realized that.
Okay, because I thought the D20 from earlier came in from like the first one. Did it not? Because it's always been 3, but I don't know how it would disconnect. Okay, hang on. Can you put the code into the Zoom chat? I just have to scroll through my one too many Discords.
It's just exclamation point DDB.
DDB. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna find Discord. I have hundreds. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
that
yours.
one.
I don't think yours has ever come in. So what did everybody get? Domino's, you got what?
For what? Sorry.
Constitution saving throw to walk back to the vehicle.
Ah, sorry. 1 second.
I got an 8.
28.
All right. Sprocky, you take a level of exhaustion.
Oof.
Looks like AJ, you're good. Bjorn, you're good. So Orvon, Bjorn are good. Greenland, did you roll?
19 and 13 for Shadow.
Y'all are good.
Mm.
I forgot to roll for Lulu or whatever. Also, we'll say Lulu stayed back. I don't know. I'll just roll for Lulu.
Oh, no. Oops.
Lulu has a pretty low.
You're all set. Any content you have access to on D&D Beyond is now available for use
All right,
on
now
RB.
your roll should come in now.
Okay. Because it has previous games, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is
Yeah,
tonight.
Lulu
Probably something
barely
got
saved on that
changed
last one,
recently.
so- Yeah. All right, cool. Y'all make it all back, except for Sprocky takes a little exhaustion because even though you've been down here a while, it's kind of hard. And
It's
after
so
the fight,
hot.
you had, yeah.
Oh my god. By the time I'm back to the war machine, I'm just like sweating and like just barely carrying myself along.
All right. You now have a dead body. Your war machines. Where are you headed to now? Headed back to Order Rock.
So are you trying to bring her back, or what's the game plan now? I figured proper burial was the least we could do.
I feel like we should bring her back to Elturel, though, not bury her here. Will she fit in the bag of holding?
Are we going to Mahadi's or not?
Yeah, see, that's the thing we need to do. Are we gonna bring her back, or are we gonna bury it? I personally will not be returning to Elturel.
I'm also not returning to
If one of you guys want to fly her back and explain to her why we kidnapped her, and then you guys later convinced her to sacrifice herself, go ahead. That's respectable. They might not be so keen, but it's commendable you want to try.
And if y'all bringing her back, and you recall they saw you with Bjorn as y'all took her, and you bring her back dead, I don't know how well that's
Easily
gonna go.
explainable that I went rogue.
Well, to be fair, it was Sprocket who was with them, so we...
Tell them
they
you
did-
killed Bjorn and
No,
got
but
her back, but
they
it
do
was
know
too
that
late.
we left Elturel with Bjorn. But we could say that, yeah, he betrayed us for Sprocket, who was paying him better.
I guess.
No offense, but Sprocket does look like he could pay me better than you guys.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
So, do we want to go to Mahadi's or do we want to go back to the Titan?
I think she deserves a burial unless we can put the body in stasis. And we did promise a burial.
I don't know how to. I don't have any capabilities to do that.
Maybe one of her friends back in town might.
There is a spell that preserves the body for X amount of time to
don't
be
think any-
revivified, but
Gentle repose or whatever it's called. I don't have
that's
it.
what it's called. Yeah, I don't know if Mary has it. I thought Druid
It's a cleric. It's a cleric or druid thing, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
but-
spell?
Gentle repose.
I mean, we could bury her here, and if you want, you can pick her up later, exhume her, and bring her back
That's
to
true.
Elturel.
I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure
let's
he
do
said
that.
she does.
for a duration, it is protected from any decay and cannot become undead. Yeah, so it is a cleric, wizard, grave domain, circle of spores.
Okay, so
So-
then,
Uh,
then I'll do that after the next long rest. So,
Is it available to you?
yeah, it is.
You just have to prepare it.
It's yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
perfect then. Okay, well, how about we?
It is a necromancy school.
It looked relatively safe. Like, is the guide still with us?
Hmm?
The guy that walked us from the towers, he's still walking with us. as
Yeah,
we're
he
getting
walks
to-
back and he says, oh, "Just let me know if you have any deals or whatever proposed later."
Absolutely. Is this a safe place to camp for the night, or for the camp, there's not really a night per se. It's been a long day, and I could use a little rest. We were trying to find somewhere safe to sleep.
If you want to stay there, then sure.
That sounds good to
None
me.
of our people will attack you. I'll make sure of that.
What about the dragons?
They bow to us.
Okay, we're good then. We're good. This is great. Let's camp out under some dragons.
Yep.
With the burying the body, Elturel's always sort of like, or not Elturel, Avernus, like the landscape was always changing. We were getting lost. Can we be sure of the body again?
Don't think you want to bury her in Avernus.
She also requested not to leave her body in Avernus.
Yeah.
So, we have an option. You do your little magic thing. He points to Irvine. You make sure she doesn't like rot or decay or anything. We hold on to her until we can get her resurrected. I'm sure there's a trunk in the vehicle I can fit her inside. Not a problem. Or we cremate her and just carry her ashes around with us, and that solves the whole being resurrected as a zombie problem. We'll have the remains if we can resurrect her later, because I think that'll do the trick. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's honestly my first time having to deal with a resurrection magic.
Or we go find Mahadi right now and one of you puts your soul up for her life.
Are you certain that would be the cost?
With Mahadi,
he
that's
did say
often
that.
the cost. Yeah, that's usually
He did say
what
that.
things cost. Like, it's either you're serving him for a number of years or your soul is forfeit. You might be able to discuss based on length of servitude, but I got lucky. He didn't keep me forever.
Well, I feel like either way we rest and we cast and you preserve her body, and then we just, continue with our plan and cross, the rest of the borders when we get to it.
Fair enough. So in the morning we can stop her from getting all stinky. Sounds good. All right, well, I'm gonna get some sleep, and I go inside and just kind of put my feet on, like, lay down on my driver's seat that reclines, and just get a long rest in when I can.
All right.
Yep.
With the dragons and all the forces of Archon, nobody's going to come close to this place to interfere with your long rest, so you can go ahead and take a long rest.
We're going to
best
bed.
rest we've all had in hell.
Yeah, this is very safe. As we're going to bed, we may not like it, and we may feel a little not okay about how things went down. Though, it ended all right. But we just made a very, very, very valuable ally.
Also, we got what we needed. Now we
yeah.
can go get the
I don't know if
unicorn.
I'd call him an ally, but hearing Archon say, if you ever need anything, let me know and maybe I can help you, is a pretty fucking big deal.
I think this is one of our few successes so far.
I would count this as a win for us. Yeah, for sure.
Who knew we needed to be a bit more like Damnos and we get shit done?
I mean, it's
Who
the
would have
hells.
thought?
You don't survive here. You don't make it through this life without getting your hands dirty, and I guess everyone knows that now.
As I said, we've shown that we do the things we have to.
I mean, I've
This
always
might
known you
actually
have to.
work.
Sorry.
Well, I think that went as well as it could have altogether.
It could have gone with a little less of the crossbow bolt in your shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fireball might have been a little extra too. But for future reference, if y'all want to go the talking route and just be like, hey, maybe we can just ask somebody, I'm open for that. If it means I don't get shot in the ass with a crossbow. I'll tell you that much.
And don't
See-
send us to negotiate. We're terrible. at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually
Like,
we
they
would
were-
have sent Lexi
They were
with
shooting
you.
up. They're shooting up, and I had this woman on my back and shoulders. All they were hitting was lower back and butt cheeks. Like, it was not a pleasant experience for me.
Actually, why didn't we send Damnos?
We didn't have enough room on the Eagles.
I
They
think
were
it was
logistical
more
problems.
of who can cast what spells,
That was it. It was a logistics problem.
and people didn't want to contribute to this.
That's it.
No,
Other
but I feel
people
like
didn't want to add.
I feel like Damnos would be more than willing.
He was, but we didn't
But
have
you
enough.
couldn't cast
any
invisibility.
What
Yeah.
can Dominos can do certain things. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
there's certain things he can't do.
The way it worked out, it just made sense to go two of us.
Yeah. It worked. It worked pretty well.
So you get your long rest, you wake up in the morning, you prepare your
Feels
certain
good.
spells. Are you doing your gentle repose at Orvon?
Yes, I will.
You can use this time to set up whatever you might think you might need for the day. My druid and my clerics and my paladins.
I can also reset my spells after a long rest.
Does artificers do like a preparation?
Yeah,
too?
artificers
Yeah,
can
you-
prepare spells. Rangers
Yep.
cannot.
To change your list of after long rest, so I need to do some tinkering. So you guys wake up to Sprocket with just like his tools out, his kit around him, and he's just kind of fiddling with some inventions he's been working on for the war machine. I'm trying to improve the latch that attaches Barnabas to the Barnabas.
Yildrab,
that's
welcome
it.
in, buddy. How's your Saturday going? Can I get a shout out for Yildrab, please? How's your Saturday going, buddy? Welcome in.
I will also take this time to cast Death Ward on myself again.
Okay. All right, so you're casting General Repose. Are you putting the body in the bag of holding there, Greenlia?
Well,
That's a good idea.
I mean, if she'll fit, otherwise,
She'll
I mean,
fit.
If she doesn't, we'll make her.
oh,
Ooh, ooh.
if she'll fit without having to do any sort of
No, it
deformation.
opens wide enough where you can just kind of slide her in there.
All right, I'll do that. So then her body's safe. and it
Before you
doesn't
do
get
that, I want
defiled.
to check if she has any diamonds on her.
Yeah, because I was just debating whether or not I would take on Revivify as part of my long rest.
What would? Yeah, we have to check her for spell components. and such.
Yeah, check her for goodies.
Wow, guys.
Yeah, I thought I was bad. You're like, let's loot her fucking
No.
corpse. Like, wow.
Look at
Give me,
corpse break all
give
her
me a
bones so she
investigation
fits in a
check.
bag.
I want no part in this.
Uh,
I also have access to Revivify, apparently. That's cool.
that's a
12.
10. I'm gonna luck point and try and reroll that. 15.
You find her holy symbol, and you find a. I'm just looking at what else you can cast and what you get for components, and you get a small silver mirror.
That's not bad.
If you want to
Is
make
it-
Arcana checks, I can tell you what they were used for.
Sure. All right, no, that's not me. I'm not looting. I'm not participating. My bad.
I'm not very good at these, but I can ask maybe Domnos, do you know what these are used for?
You also find a firefly.
What's a firefly used for?
Casting light. Anybody roll a Arcana check?
I'll give it to Domnos to, what do you call it? Check it
There you
out.
Is he checking it out?
Is he frozen?
Are you there,
Dom,
Domino's?
you there?
Sorry?
I think so.
Oh, there he is.
He's handing the materials to you, see if you can do an Arcana check on them to see what they were used for.
I can do, yeah. 17.
I would say that's not enough. The Sever Mirror was used to cast Sanctuary, and what did I say the other thing was? Oh, her holy
Firefly.
symbol was
Yep.
used to cast Spiritual Guardians, and then the Firefly was to cast Light. But she did not have Revivify in her spell list.
Damn.
Well, I mean, do we have any diamonds on us?
Not anymore.
Right. Okay.
It's why I'd asked Bjorn and Sprocket to check for them if they could find it.
Didn't have a chance. Shit went awry very fast.
Fair enough.
Well, lessons for hindsight, I guess.
Yeah, let's try and find Mahadi then. Or will we
I
not
think
do
we're
that?
gonna go find the spine devil or
The
whatever.
Titan. Yeah.
Unless we want to do Mahadi first. But like again, one of you was probably gonna lose their soul for that.
We
Again.
don't need to go right now. It's not a time
Okay.
crunch.
It's not
Yeah, I mean, if the body is preserved, in
And it is a
theory-
true resurrection spell, so
Yeah, all you really need is like a finger. Truthfully. So I said even the ashes would do the trick as far as I know. I've seen people brought back from much worse.
Really?
such a creature has been dead no longer than 200 years, not except any old age. The creature's soul is free and willing. The creature is restored to light. Blah blah blah. Yeah. With all his hit points.
Well, we'll see whether the soul is free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be, might not even work.
A sprinkle of
Guess
holy
we forgot
water
to
and
ask.
diamonds worth of 25,000 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Yep.
This is why you
Dang.
need, it's a 9th level spell, so that's why it requires.
Holy fuck, dude. That's a big spell.
It is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of money.
That's why. So what you're saying is our soul is worth roughly 25,000 gold pieces.
A bunch of
Yep.
holy water.
And some holy water, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Anyway, where are y'all headed
I feel-
to?
Back to the Titan, right?
Yeah.
Or the whatever.
The
Devil
Bone
thing.
Devil Titan.
We're now just kind of like fast traveling across Avernus right now at this point. So, as you head back, you're getting used to the lay of the land. You're driving around so much. As you
We're
drive back
getting
down,
familiar for sure.
you drive back down to the final resting place of Older Rock. You get out.
On
Spine
the
Devil
road
kinda
again.
crawls out of the helmet. And looks at you guys. Ah, you're back. Did you get
Yeah.
what was needed?
Yes.
All right, let's hurry up. Let's go. So I can give you your blood that you need. And I can get the hell out of this place.
All right, let's do it.
I'm trying to remember. So, what is he gonna do when we change him back? He's gonna give us the.
You need blood of a titan to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're giving him Tiamat's blood, so he'll give us his blood.
So Roselia
Okay.
can
Yes.
break her curse.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna take the vial out, and I'm gonna, if possible, I'm gonna drip literally just one drop, and try and save the rest of the vial.
Mark.
As you spray across his, where you pouring it at?
On his head, or wherever he like,
Tells
Just
us to
fill it
put
on.
it.
wherever
Yeah,
he
right in front
tells
of
us
me.
to put it.
It's right in front of me on the ground.
Okay, I put it in front of him on the ground.
As you're pouring it, I would say you probably take like half the vial to do so. Actually, let's see. How fast would Tiamat's blood drip?
I mean,
Like, just give me a
It's
dex save.
sludgy and
Just-
evil.
Just give me a dex check, general dex check. And you add your
Okay.
proficiency to it.
Let's see. Oh, 19.
All right, you're able to. I would say with a couple drops out, you can still have like the rest of it in the vial. As you drop, he goes. And you see a massive titan before you. He turns around. He turns around, grabs his sword from the ground, and turns around. How much blood did you need?
guys,
I feel like a vial's worth will do the trick, right? Were they specific? Were there any
3.5
specifics?
gallons.
Sure.
yeah, we'll take a pint.
Do you have anything to catch it with?
I'm just gonna pull
Bradley
out
has got stuff in the
We
bag.
have empty potion bottles, right?
alchemy kit. We have empty
Yeah, we've got
potion bottles
empty.
and shit.
We've got
Empty
empty
potion
potion
bottle, yeah.
He
bottles.
takes his sword, cuts his hand, as blood drips down. He drops roughly a gallon. With a gallon of his blood. So he gives you basically a gallon of his blood that drips into your vials, whatever. So you have a gallon of Titan blood.
Is that what we needed, right? That's it? That's all?
Yep.
I think so.
Perfect.
As he says, anything else from me?
I can't think of anything right now, but like maybe later if we need your help, can we give you a
Can we give you a ring?
give you a messenger bird?
Good luck trying to reach me.
Where you gonna be? You got plans? You got somewhere to be that we
I'm
don't know
going
about?
back to my plane of assistance.
Oh yeah, that's
you
gonna
got
be
a
out
way,
of.
you got a way out of here?
I can cast plane shift on myself and go back to my plane of existence. Sounds like you still have stuff to do.
Yeah, we still got stuff to do.
Convenient. I understand. Have yourself a good time now.
Thank you for freeing me. That's why I said, do you have anything else you need for me?
I mean, do you have any money, coins, soul coins, anything that you might have had lying around, tucked away?
Any diamonds?
Any diamonds? Because Olvan keeps asking he needs them. If we die, it'd be good to have.
He pulls over as he's grabbing his helmet. He pulls out a soul coin. I have this from a while. It was so hard to carry. I just kind of left it there. So here, and tosses you one soul coin.
Well, there we go. That's progress.
All right, and he puts on his helmet, sees his sword, and he is gone in the blink of a holy light.
All right. So we've got something to work with.
Now, where's your next location?
It's a very good question.
So you needed Titan blood to free Rosella from her pact, which then in turn she allows you to do whatever you want with the unicorn that's in the thing. And she also, well, the thing is she's going to give you a letter for introduction to Belle. That was the whole point.
Yes. I think we have to go back to the demon zapper then.
Yeah, you have to go back to Demon Zapper for Rosella.
Do the demon zapper.
I guess we're going back to the demon zapper. Let's go.
As you travel up, as it crashes that demon as you get close to it. And as you get close, are you going right up to it?
Yeah.
Does anybody try to stop us if we go right on it?
Before we get close, like as we're driving up like a few hundred feet away, do we see anything crazy going on that wasn't happening here last time we were in the vicinity?
Nope. But as soon as you get close, or as soon as you're spotted, Rosilla makes her presence seen as she appears next to the demon zapper, just kind of looking at you, just like
That's
watching
fair.
you.
Hey, buddy.
Did you bring back what is needed?
Yeah, how much did you need?
Yes.
Go back to
We did.
I'm just imagining like all of us are walking up, just vials and vials of
I have,
blood
like,
just
a
attached
keg.
to our.
I have a keg of ale. I imagine that we like dumped all the ale out or drank it and then just put
Oh
all
no,
the
it would
blood
be
in there.
it would be a bad idea to put all the blood in the ale keg
Oh,
because
come on.
no, that would coagulate as fast as you can believe.
That would be
Alright,
not
give me
pleasant.
let me see the vial. As you hand the vial, she gobbles it down. And she feels like this weight lifted. She summons a parchment with she enters a letter of introduction to Bill on a basset tablet and opened up the map, and she points to the volcano that's to the right. That's where Bill's forge is the side of the volcano. That's where you will find him. This letter of introduction will let you there. And I don't care what you do with the demon zapper. If you want to break the unicorn out, you can. I don't care. Thank you for freeing me from my past. And as she vanishes away into the ground.
Okay.
Okay, I kind of thought the deal was to free the unicorn, but
Well, apparently we can free the unicorn.
The
now,
deal
so
was for her to write a letter, but if you're going to try to break the unicorn out, she was going to try to stop you because that was part of her pact.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but
she
is she gonna
did.
leave now?
She's leaving. She's gone.
she's gone. She just dipped.
Okay, now we can break out the unicorn when she leaves.
Yeah, so I guess this is the last problem to solve for today before we head out. I mean,
I think we just leave it
how to
there.
get that. I'm not opposed. It's a very useful thing, but we did just go through a lot. Someone died for this. Maybe we just do it. Who wants to try to bust out the unicorn? That sounds fun and not at all dangerous and potentially traumatic.
I think we should free the unicorn. This is
Yeah.
kind of why we went on this adventure in the first place.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
literally the entire reason. Yeah, if we don't
Otherwise-
do it, we kind of look like assholes.
Yeah, we've lost 2 souls for this. Beyond and the priestess.
I'm not. It has an AC and it has 250 points to destroy. I'm not going to have us role play or like have combat for a tower because nobody's attacking you from it. We'll just say use. I would say has immunity to poison and psychic damage. If you want to cast, let's just say it's Brocky. You want to cast Identify, you can have all this information.
Sure, fuck it.
All right. If you cast
use it?
Identify,
Yeah.
you know it's AC. is-
Bjorn is gonna take the rod, turn it into the big motherfucking door breaker,
Mhm.
and just start breaking.
Its AC is 14, has 250 hit points. It's immunity to poison and psychic damage. So that's pretty much what it is. So we'll just say, with that knowledge, you can use what you think you might spend spell slots, whatever. If y'all just going to whack on it for that amount of time, it could be, I don't know. We'll just do high or low.
Hi.
No.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
No, it was low. So it's going to take you a little bit longer than you expected, a couple hours to break the machine, but you do free unicorn named Mooncolor. It's so
Feels
nice to be
good.
out of that machine.
I imagine. How do
I
you
am
feel?
now-
You're free.
I would now serve you if you like. If not, I'll find my own way.
I think we could do with all the allies. We could get at the minute if you would join us. That would be much appreciated. We are currently trying to save Elturol from falling into hell.
Eltural's the city over there, in case you don't know.
Yeah, the thing that's changed is that up in the sky.
Well, let's go. I'm at your bidding. You now have a unicorn as another ally.
Yay!
Just collecting friends. We love it.
Yeah. So that's another NPC for you.
I don't know how we're gonna fit all these things in the vehicle. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, it does say it mostly comes to you. You're mostly good at alignment. That's half and that. Well, Lulu makes up for it too, though. Lulu is completely celestial, so she'll make it mostly good. So there we go.
We
Yeah,
love
we do.
Lulu. We really do.
Yay, plot armor.
Hey.
If Lulu was dead or something or wasn't there, then definitely would not.
This would be a
accompany
problem.
you. Yeah, it would be a problem. All right, where to now? You now have a unicorn.
Well, we need to name the unicorn.
The
Moon.
unicorn's
Moon.
name is Moondust.
Yeah.
I feel like
Mooncolor. I'm
we-
sorry, Mooncolor. This already
Yeah.
has a name.
I feel like we could have done better, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's a sentient creature.
So,
Celestial creature.
never heard of nicknames?
What do you want to call it? Mooney?
That's not bad. I'll be honest with you. It's a shorter. It's less syllables. It's easier to say. Works for me. Mooney, you good with that? Cool, thank you. Don't even wait for a response.
You ain't even gonna respond to you 'cause
Lexi,
you
where are we
are
gonna
evil.
go?
Are we not?
That's
letter-
very prejudiced of you.
Are we not
Very
needing
prejudiced.
a letter of introduction to go find Sal? That not be the next stage?
We're headed to. We need to go to the forge, right?
Yeah, you need to go to Forge to
Yeah.
figure out who's gonna. You're gathering your allies to go up against basically Zariel before you confront her. But you also got to find a sword, so that's the main thing you're trying to find. You're trying to find the sword of Zariel, and you're following leads. And Bell will probably be the next best place to find it.
Okay.
And
That makes sense
relying
to
on
me.
Lulu's
I guess we need to
memory.
go have a chit chat with Belle then. Let's go say hello. What's Belle got going on these days? Anyone know anything about this guy, this individual?
I mean, I
Um,
figured you might.
Yeah, Sprocket, give me a history check or religion.
I was hoping
here.
maybe one of the religious people might be a little wiser to it. I'm
You
mostly
can make a
focused
history
on
check or
engines.
religion if you like, but history would probably be better.
It's a total of 10 with a +5, so 5. Yep,
Yeah,
not great.
So 15.
No, just 10. It was 5
Just 10.
+5.
All you don't know much about Bell. You just know he used to be the ruler of Avernus, but
Fair enough.
really not much more. Maybe 10. I'll give you that he is now like the second in command, sort of like more of a confidant for her, reluctantly.
Yeah, so they had a bit of a falling out. He used to be in charge down here. He's not in charge anymore. He's probably anxious to get back into that seat of power, I'll be honest. So he's probably gonna be pretty agreeable if we can make ourselves seem like, useful allies. I think we can maybe make ourselves seem as such. Other than that, honestly, this might be our guy.
Well, the letter is just a letter of introduction, so what exactly are we going with? What is our argument? What are we presenting?
Does he want his job back?
Yes, but how are we going to say how we're
Look
going to
at the
achieve that?
fun we're having.
Thank you, Mig. Did I say that right? 32 for the follow. You can give
So-
a D4 to anybody you like with your follow. Welcome in.
What we can do is we can make a deal with him that if we help get Zariel out of Elturel, or out of Avernus, he can rule it, or he can take her place.
There you go. Sounds
I
like a
knew
good pitch to me.
someone who carried one of his daggers that he forged. And for what I remember, basically, the dagger that he made, if anyone died by it, I believe their souls were sent to Avernus and they would become his servant. I'm trying to remember who was killed with that dagger. I might know some of them.
Miggy May gave her D4 to Sprocket because she left. I'm assuming it's a she. I don't want to assume genders, but anyway, likes his accent. So you get a
I
D4.
appreciate it.
Extra sprocket.
Thank you so much. Spreadsheet. We gotta update this spreadsheet. We love a good spreadsheet.
Gotta update those logistics.
That dagger sounds like nasty business. I think it would be very unfortunate if someone were to ever find that.
Or he. Judging by your picture, I'm going to say he wants to give it to him.
Thank you for the D4. I appreciate you.
I'm trying to recall whatever happened to that dagger. Did Domino's take it? It is above table. Did Domino's take it back then? Or
I think you were there when he. You wasn't here,
Animal
but
form.
you were here. Like your character was here,
Oh,
but you
we
wasn't.
brought it to the fist, to the flaming fist.
Yeah. So
And they put it in
currently,
the vault.
you would have saw. I think you would have saw, but you were in your direwolf form because you wasn't here for the session. But Sprocket brought it out in front of everybody from Domino's. Domino's was trying to get it back from him, but they had it. So currently, it's in Sprocket's possession because he said
Oh, okay.
'cause
Well, I
he's-
probably wouldn't have said any of that then.
yeah.
Definitely the person you want holding on to the evil dagger. That's super great.
I mean, we let the warlock have a hand grenade in my Wednesday game.
Okay. We all make bad decisions sometimes, then I see.
All right. Well,
So we're going to see Bell. One of the big shooters down here, one of the big shots.
Mhm.
Are we ready for this? Do we think this
No.
is like gonna go well? Do we have a plan
Probably
going in?
not.
Are you guys like have a pitch?
We have
Who's
to
your driver?
appeal-
I mean,
We have to appeal to his greed. That's the only way.
maybe appeal to his ego.
Yeah, his
Probably
ego
like
and his
that. Be
greed.
like, oh, great and powerful Bell, your weapons are so impressive. What a forge you have.
Don't you want to be in charge of everything?
Yeah.
Would that come better though from some of our party rather than the Celestials?
Absolutely.
Just saying.
Do you mean like me and like the goblin or me?
I think this is a Domino's kind of situation.
100%.
Feels
Yeah.
like a Domino's situation. Unless you
Dom,
think
you
you
wanna do
can
it?
talk one of the Lords of the Hells into becoming an ally. I feel like that's a little more Domino's' wheelhouse than ours, though. Remember what happened last time we tried to
Right,
talk
we're
someone
not
into
allowed
doing
to do
something?
negotiations.
No negotiating. Kidnappings we're good at. No negotiations.
all right.
Now we can see.
I feel like good at is even a relative term, but we're not going to dissect it.
We were lucky at the kidnapping.
We're good at being lucky. Exactly. That's it. We're good at being lucky.
So y'all heading to Bill's Forge now?
I guess so. I'm
We're gonna
terrified right now. I'm so afraid.
All right. Are y'all back to your normal driving? Domino's back in
Yeah.
his vehicle and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Domino's, as you start to get back in your seat to start heading this way, whoever's in the same vehicle with you, I think is Bjorn, right? Norvon.
Not usually, but yeah, we can be there.
I mean, whoever's in the same vehicle, you see a black shimmer go over Domino's eyes.
Oh, that's
You see the flaming chair again. You see yourself on it. You see Bale on it. You now see a dragonborn that you just met on it, added to this vision. You're starting to see another possible ending to your quest. You also see Zariel that's on it as you come out of it in your seat.
Archaon. Tell him he wants to be the change he wants to be if he wants to free Tiamat.
Well, this
Shit,
is
that's a terrible
Domino's.
idea.
Domino's sees this in his vision. Nobody sees it. You just see Domino's.
No, that
Domino's
was
going to-
me. That was all
Yeah.
me. I'm sorry.
So you see Domino's go into catatonic state for a minute or two as he has this vision.
Is he okay? Just knock on Domino's forehead a
You're
little
in
bit.
the
while
other
on this.
car.
She's
Damn it,
driving the
forgot.
other-
I mean,
That's
I
my
can say
bad.
y'all are getting ready as he's climbing into the seat or
I
whatever.
was gonna say, like, he's driving and this happens.
No, it's
not
like
safe.
pre tarts taking off. I made sure this
I
happened.
fully thought he was
We just-
driving.
yeah, we
he was
just
just
look
zoning
back.
out while he was
We just
driving.
look back, Domino's like, oh my god. No.
Oh,
not great.
Dom, where we going?
I won't do that. But yeah, y'all see this happening. You all have a little interaction with it if you like, but it's up to you.
I'm not hallucinating that, am I, Bjorn?
If you could check on him, I'm busy trying.
What kind of check would I need to do to?
I mean, you just see
Smack
this
him in the
happening.
face.
You see this happening for like a minute, and then he comes back as you can just ask him if you like.
Okay. You okay there, Damnos?
Can we maybe do that next session? I'm kind of fading a bit,
Yeah, that's fine. I
if
mean,
that's alright.
I was gonna I wouldn't. As soon as y'all were en route, I was just gonna end it there. But if you want to have that, we can just say we'll end it there. Then you can have that interaction next session. Then either way, after this, I was gonna just end the episode. So we'll call it there. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for all the raids, all the follows. That was crazy. Thank you, Kieran, for the sub. And glad to have you here with the party. If you're watching on YouTube and liked it so far, please leave a comment down below with your favorite part. And go check out some of our other streams. If you're not a member of Discord, that's where we do our giveaways. We just did this giveaway for this dice, so make sure you join our Discord. That's where we do all our giveaways. I'll put something up. I'm not sure if I'm going to do what I'm going to do for this month's giveaway, but make sure you're a part of Discord and enter in and win some rewards. We'll turn it over to Dice School. What you got going on tonight after the stream? Did you go live right after us?
Yeah, about an hour from now. Yeah, I'm going to be doing an escape room style game with some friends. Hopefully that will work out. Otherwise, probably some Darkest Dungeon 2.
Nice.
And
Such a good game.
And Sprocket or Rusty Tonnets, when are you going to be live?
For me, my next day is probably going to be Monday night. We're not doing our usual D&D game because it's Canada Day, long weekend. People are out of town spending it with their families. So I'm probably just going to be playing like some For the King or something like that. We love like turn-based roguelikes. They're fun. Other than that, we are back to business as usual on Tuesday playing some Skyrim.
I'll put some
That's
shout
about
outs for everybody in Twitch right now. If you want to go follow
Thank
them,
you.
go check them out. They have some great streams. If you're on YouTube, their links is also down in the comments. You want to go check them out also. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We love you very much. And when in doubt, whip it out.
Whip it out.
Have a good
Works
night,
like a charm.
guys.
See you later.